see what everybody's doing.
Chat.
Oh yeah, there we go. Web chat messages are busy there. So that'll pop up there whenever if anybody comes in. That's fine. Yeah. Is this okay? Oops, it's my hand. Oh, also I can bring it up down here, and we can actually see it better.
We should just do
I don't know how.
it worked okay in the interview. And last live chat we did was vertical.
I think the last time we did was horizontal because we did Instagram. Last time up and down.
Instagram's everything.
Oh yeah. I didn't let anybody know we were going live, so it might be a minute.
Crystal.
Hey Crystal, what's up? We just decided to hop on for a minute and say hi.
Yeah, it's kind of got a cold spike today here in Oklahoma, so we're dreading actually doing anything. I was gonna pull everything out of all the storage outside in the garage and take everything out of storage and put it in the garage and then sort back through. But now it's like 34 degrees outside, and
Yeah.
I really don't want to do that.
We might go out later, I don't know. But right now we're just chilling too. And it was so nice the past couple of days. It was like 70, 80 degrees. And now it's 34.
Hopefully this is the last like cold spike of the season though.
I hope so.
We'll see. I mean, either way, like.
But then we're traveling, possibly traveling up to Colorado, and it's gonna be cold up there too.
Yeah, I don't know if Crystal knows. Was she in the Instagram one we did?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we did an interview. What was it Friday for a gig out in
Colorado.
Somewhere in Colorado. We had a campground and stuff, and it could be cool. Like I'd be like a ATV mechanic and stuff, and she'd be doing like housekeeping. And seems like a pretty neat little gig, but it'd be like 5 months.
Yeah.
Full time, 6 days a week. But man, we'll see.
We'd be staying busy though, which is nice because I think we've been getting a little bit of cabin fever here. Just we're used to doing things, so.
Yeah, and it's part of the whole transition that like when we were on the road and traveling, even the 2 weeks that like you got sick and stuff, it was just nice to just chill, and it was so cold outside. Like staying indoors wasn't a problem. But now that the weather's kind of getting a little bit better, and when you're just don't know what to do, and then it just gets a little crazy.
So we decided to jump on here.
What'd she say?
If she said someone's not in Colorado, it'll just pop up whenever. But yeah, yesterday we reorganized our food in here a little bit, and then we went to Lowe's in Stillwater, and Luke got a part for one of our drawers, and he redid the drawers, like one of the sliding drawers.
Yeah, plastic piece that broke, and it's one of the drawers in the kitchen that tends to get loaded up with a bunch of heavy stuff. So got that fixed. It's good.
But yeah, now we're just chilling today. Trying to find out what we want to do with our time. I'm uploading a YouTube video for next week. Working on that right now.
How far ahead are we? Like, don't we have like, are we a couple weeks out?
Yeah, so this Wednesday, we have our video coming up about how much we spent on the road for the first month. And then our next week video is where we introduce you to our car, Oscar. If you haven't met him yet, he's a 1982 Volkswagen Rabbit. But we won't tell you too much about that. We'll just let you watch the video. And then we have another one after that.
Yeah, we left him stored at her sister's when we left for Florida last year. So it was fun to come back and get him back on the road and have something to put around in. But
yeah,
we're out in the middle of nowhere, and like to get to asphalt is like a mile of gravel roads, and Oscar does not like gravel roads. But
I thought I heard somebody knock on your door.
yeah,
No?
cats.
Oh, okay.
But it's nice to have the transportation options, but we're waiting on our tax returns and stuff to come in, and then we're gonna probably go shopping for a scooter of some kind. So we'll probably make a video about all that too.
Yeah, we're thinking about getting the Honda Navi. It's really. Oh, hi, Nitro. Nitro wants to say hi.
Nitro Booger. Come on, Booger. Oh, she's down.
Can you come down here? There you go.
This is a little spooky.
You got it.
A little spooky. Hey, Booger. Where you going?
Cat's crawling all over the place.
Where you going?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot to do, but fun at the same time. Yeah, it is fun. It's definitely fun.
Yeah.
We're trying to adjust with having so much free time, because we do have a lot more free time now, and we're trying to make sure that we use our time productively, but sometimes you just get in a rut and you just want to chill,
Yeah.
and today we're chilling.
Yeah. I had a really hard day yesterday, and like I couldn't really put my finger on it, but like I think I moved the RV around and dumped and stuff like that, and then got it parked, and then like I was like, all right, now what? So I just played on my phone for like 4 hours and got grumpy, and and it's just like there's stuff to do, but it's hard to like find the motivation when like you feel like that you have unlimited time to do those things. So
Hey, Kimmy.
looking at potentially getting some seasonal work soon kind of gives us like a deadline, and that helps with the motivation, but
Definitely. Has anyone seen the new Batman movie yet? Because I've heard that it's really, really good, and Luke and I are thinking about going to see it soon. We haven't been to the movies in forever.
yeah, this will be the first movie we've seen since the Joker.
Yeah.
I don't think we've been to a theater since the Joker movie.
Yeah, it's been a while. But, man, I know the movies are so expensive, but I kind of want to go see that one in theaters. And Luke was telling me last night when we went to Lowe's, there was an AMC across the street. And he was like, we're never going to AMC again because, what did you say they're doing?
Yeah, I guess they're doing like variable pricing now. So like if the demand for the movie is higher, they raise the ticket prices, which is stupid.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
So we won't be going to AMC anymore.
Yeah.
But
I have a lot of gripes about AMC. I won't get into all that, but I have a lot of gripes about AMC. Luckily, we made money off of them last year.
we did
so
make
screw
money off of
AMC.
the stocks, so
Yeah.
that was cool. But yeah, I don't know. Today I'll probably organize the cabinets a little bit more. Yeah, even the games are getting expensive. Yeah, everything's going up. So the other day, so crazy, but I went to the grocery store, and do you guys know those little Lunchables? They used to be like $1 with the pizza, and everything. Just the little square ones. They're $2.74 now. Yeah. I was like, what? Are they trying to starve us to death? But we have a good storage amount of food here, so that's awesome. We're not gonna starve. Yes, movies, but hey, all the popcorn you can get. I think it's if you get a large, then you can refill it. But I think now, like with the smalls and the mediums, I don't think you get free refills. But like I said, I haven't been to the theaters in forever, so. Yippers.
Yeah, Batman. It looked good, but with Warner Brothers movies and DC movies particularly, you just have to kind of be careful.
Yeah.
Like, Joker, we were really like, we just kind of ignored it until it came out, and then it was amazing.
It was so good.
So good.
So good.
So that's kind of how I've been with Batman. I've been just trying to ignore all the gossip and blah blah blah, and just like either it's gonna be good or it's gonna be crap, So.
But
Yeah.
people say it's really good.
So far, it sounds like it's pretty good.
Yeah.
No, I'm Batman, Kim. Everyone knows that.
You guys aren't supposed to tell your secret identities.
Nitro, you wanna be on camera? Be on camera, Nitro?
Hey, Nitro, you can't see her.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. There's her tail. I still have my old Batman car toy. I found it on Thursday when I was cleaning up everything in my room. See how many awesome things you find when you clean? Like, it's like Christmas sometimes. No, I'm Batman. Okay, we can all be Batman, okay?
I have like some Batman Legos in storage. Like I didn't keep much to put in storage, but I kept my Legos.
Right. And when we say storage, we didn't go rent a storage building or anything like that. It's
Yeah,
just like we kept one
like
little
one
box
tote of
just a few things
yeah.
at our family's.
Right.
But yeah, he kept his Legos, and Legos are worth more than gold.
Right.
No, they really are. So, like per like weight, right? They're worth more than
Yeah,
gold.
I think so.
I don't
Yeah,
know now, but
versus
they
by
were.
weight. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Legos are expensive.
Yeah, so we kept those because we know we'll just rebuy them if we get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have this really, really rad car. Is that at your mom's or is it here? That Lego car that we never built. It's at your mom's, isn't it? Yes, it's
Yeah,
in
the
that
little
box.
Fiat. Yeah, it's in the
Aww.
tote too.
I want to play with that, but I also don't want to take it out of the package.
Yeah.
I don't know. I go back and forth.
It might be one of those things that like we'll forget about, and in 10 years it's gonna be worth like a couple grand or something.
Yeah. I want to play with it.
Yeah.
I got a cattail. I got a cattail.
Oh,
So what's everyone up to today? Wow, the Batman toy car is from 1989. Oh yeah, we don't have that one.
yeah, that'd be like
That's not
the
what we
Tim
have.
Burton Batman movies.
Wow, yeah. You have to send me a picture of that on Instagram. I want to see it. See on my back porch smoking
Kim.
Kim, I got your text earlier, but I don't know if you got my text back. Because you know how my phone is. And Crystal, remember I was telling you my phone's a little messed up, but I'm getting a new one. She said we're all bored. I'm getting a new one on like Tuesday or Wednesday, so then I'll be able to text you guys back and answer questions faster because right now I've just been using Luke's phone a lot. But
Yeah, we have the same cell plan, same service, but like she's got a slightly older LG phone, I
yeah,
think, and like she doesn't get signal at all,
it's
and I get
crazy.
like decent, like good signal. We're using it right now, you know.
Kim says I didn't know you were live and I sent you like 10 texts. Oh, did you send them to Luke's phone? Yeah, because we definitely didn't see those yet. I heard something going off, but
Hey, Joe.
I just cracked my phone last night. Oh no!
I've never broken a phone screen that I'm
Knock
aware of.
on wood. Knock
Well,
on
no, I
wood.
think I did at one point, but it like wasn't like super bad. It was like on the edge or something. But I've had pretty good luck with phones.
That's why I like to get the glass screen on the front. Because, yeah, it's like 20, $30, but it has saved me.
They do help. Yeah.
It really has. Hey, Kim, how are you? We got two Kims in the chat, a KIM and a KYM. Happy Sunday. How was your birthday? Did you have fun?
Hey, Joe, you're getting me all fuzzy.
You guys can't see, but Nitro's laying on her daddy's lap.
Yeah, sorry if it looks like I'm playing with myself.
Luke! Oh my god, he has a cat on his lap. I'm so... Oh my gosh. Yes, I was having issues cleaning my messy room, but I got 2 storage boxes to help my room is medium small. That's good. That's good. Now I have to show them the cat in your lap. See? Gosh. I had a blast for my B-Day. Thanks for asking. That's awesome. Hi, you two. It's David from New York. Hi, David. How are you? We're just hanging out. Just hanging out in the RV, being lazy today. I only throw a few free stuff out for the hood. You're so funny, Crystal. Sometimes it's easier to just set it out by the road or throw it away than to sell it, especially with like Facebook Marketplace and all that. You have to like, it's just the whole thing.
Yeah, like unless it's like somewhat of value, you know, like I'd say probably $25 or more. Like I don't even. Last time we tried listing a bunch of stuff, it was just so annoying. I'm not gonna haggle with people for a $5 item, you know.
Yeah, like we put all of our stuff, like we put so much stuff up for free when we lived in Florida. We were moving out of the condo, and once you put it for free, man, it was like
yeah, like
vultures.
20 people show up within an hour and just
They
pick
cleaned out our
through
house.
everything. Yeah.
But it was awesome because we didn't have to move the stuff
Yeah.
and it helped some people out. Yes, exactly. My mom saw me holding things. She goes, "Give me that bag." I said, "No." She goes, she's so upset. That's funny. Nacho kitty,
It's
you're
nice
so
not to have
pretty.
too much stuff to deal with. It's hard to get rid of stuff, but kind of once you start doing it, it's almost kind of addicting. It's like nice to get rid of stuff.
It's so addicting. Like yesterday, we've already gotten rid of more things like twice when we were in Kentucky visiting his dad. We got rid of more stuff, and then yesterday we got rid of more stuff, and we still need to get rid of more stuff. And you guys are probably thinking you don't have anything left. You live in an RV, but we really do. There's so much to do in the house. Oh yeah, guys. So, was it yesterday, Kim, or was it the day before? Now I can't remember. My days flow together, but it was just recently Kim at Home's birthday. KYM space AT space home. Go check out her channel and say hello and give her some birthday love. I think she just got to 1K subscribers, which is awesome. So
Hey,
go show her
congrats.
some love.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. You're sweet, Kim. No, seriously, your videos are so motivational. And, oh, you're almost to 1K. Okay, guys, we'll go help her get to 1K then. Get on it. Her videos are super motivational, and she always gives awesome cleaning tips, and she's like the queen of vinegar. So if you need to know how to clean with vinegar, she's your girl.
I like the smell of vinegar, so I don't mind.
Yeah. So David said, what's the cost of gas where you're at? So yesterday, my mom and I went out, and gas was $3.69 a gallon.
For regular, yeah.
Yeah.
I think diesel's pushing just over 4, maybe like, I think it was 4.59. Like it's gone up crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was when we left Florida. It was like in the 350s, 360s.
Yeah, and then it got back down to around like the 280s and stuff
Yeah,
here.
at one point we found gas for like $3.99.
Mm-hmm. $2.99. Yeah.
Or $2.99.
Yeah, $2.99.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kim at home says $3.79 there. David's is $4.15. So on the when we're doing the live chat on the phone, the messages pop up for just a second and then they go away. So if I don't respond to the message, I wait till the next. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, love cleaning with vinegar. Kim says. Thanks, Crystal. And it goes away after a minute. So my wife's cousin in LA is $6.95. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it calms down before we take our next trip, wherever we end up. But I mean, it's just it sucks, but it's the world we live in, right? So
That's one of the reasons though why we're just trying to spend a little bit more time in each area and not travel so much, because you guys, if you watched our videos, you saw that on the way up from Florida, we spent about $100 a day when we were traveling. Now it's probably even more depending on where we're at, but we're trying to avoid the high price areas. Yeah, my birthday's on the 18th on a full moon, Crystal says. Awesome.
I remember like several years ago now, because I'm getting to be an old man. But I remember when people were like complaining about like a gallon of gas being more than a gallon of milk.
Right.
Right,
yeah.
Like I remember people complaining about that, like milk should be more expensive than gas.
Right.
you
But you know what? Like milk's gone up too, so so Kim at Home's daughter and Crystal have the same birthday. And then the messages went away again because like I said, they only pop up for a minute. So I'll wait for them to pop back up. Okay. My 401k got hit for a 25% drop since the end of last year, David said. Oof, that's not good. I guess I may not be able to retire early as I was hoping. That's a bummer, dude. That's a bummer.
The market's been on a stupid, almost senseless run for the last 4 years. Like, I mean, it's been insane. I'm not a big stock market watcher. I've kind of just given myself a crash course this last year or so, but like, since, like COVID started, you would think that, yeah, okay, the stock market was going to correct a little bit, and it did for like a day. And then,
Right?
like, it just went gangbusters again.
Right.
Like, none of this has made any sense.
What's going
But,
on?
even historically, you look at, like, I think World War II, even World War One, were, like, both kind of preceded by, like, large, like, plagues
Hmm.
or, like, flu outbreaks and stuff like that. Like, that's one thing America does best is, like, let's get the economy back. Let's go to war. you know?
Yay, we are lucky, Kim. I'm with you, Luke. It doesn't make sense. Inflation is the killer. Yeah, David, I don't know if you were on here earlier, but I was talking about that with Crystal. I was saying the little Lunchables that were like $1 back in the day, with the little pizzas or whatever, you put your own sauce on there. They were $2.74 at the store
Yeah.
when I went yesterday, and I was
That's a
like,
that's 174%
I'm
price
like, are you
increase.
kidding?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's crazy. I don't know, man. That's a lot. Have you guys noticed, like, in your stores or in your towns or whatever, what have you noticed has been going up lately? Like, obviously gas, but have you noticed, like, your milk is super expensive or your eggs, or, like, what is something you eat that you're like, oh my God, that's gone up dramatically? I'm just curious because I know inflation is crazy right now.
See, I don't do a lot of like grocery shopping, so I don't keep track of it much. And since she's a vegetarian and I rarely eat meat, like I don't buy like fresh meat either. But I know a lot of people have been complaining about meat prices, which has
Okay, really?
seemed to have been a thing since COVID, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. It seems like everyone talking about bare shelves,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
but
a thing.
it seemed to be more of a big thing in South Florida. But I think it's just because there's so many people there. But up here, I haven't really noticed thin shelves so much. But
Yeah. Kim at home says meat, butter, cream, crackers, bread. We couldn't find honey. It'll just disappear and we'll come back for a minute.
it's like, sorry, we're trying to keep the chat up, but for some reason it likes to go away.
Couldn't find honey in this dry last week. Crystal says cream, or I don't know. I try not to pay attention.
Yeah,
Bare shelves here in New York as well. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
yeah. I don't know. Just call me whenever mac and cheese is available, and then I'll freak out. It's like,
Mac and cheese is I say his apocalyptic food. Like, everybody has one. Like some people Twinkies, like in the movies. Luke is mac and cheese.
I would say it's more like my key indicator that things are about to get really bad because like you can always get a box of either Kraft or store brand mac and cheese.
Uh-huh.
Like always, they're never out of that. So if you can't find that, then stuff's really bad. And then, but it's always like, $1. Like you should be able to get a Walmart box of mac and cheese for under $1. Well, I
Right.
think Walmart's like 50 cents, and then like the Kraft is like $1 or something like that. So if that starts like tripling in price, then we're definitely in trouble
Yeah.
too.
Hey, thanks the internet. He is pretty cute. Oh.
Something cute. I didn't see.
Someone said, "Damn, bro, nice catch." I said, "Thanks." He's pretty cute. Oh man. But yeah, we're just chilling in the RV today, hanging out. If you just joined us, we are currently in Oklahoma visiting with family and just kind of taking it easy. But we have a few job offers from Coolworks. So we're either going to be going to Colorado, and he's going to be working on ATVs, and I'll be housekeeping, or we're going to go to South Dakota and we'll be doing similar things there. He might be doing maintenance there, but I think we're leaning towards the Colorado gig. And if we do go there, it starts on May 1st, and we'll probably leave here sometime in mid-April so that we can adjust to the elevation, because they said it's like 9,400 feet and people get sick if they just go. So,
So 20% according to Google. So I mean that sounds like real inflation numbers. Like they've been saying that inflation's been like 6, 5,
mm-hmm.
7%. That sounds more accurate.
Right.
20% inflation. Because like Yeah, they're not gonna price gouge mac and cheese like they will gasoline and bread, but like,
Right.
so I think that makes pretty good sense.
Yeah, we need to start planning. Crystal said, hey, it's never a bad idea to have your own food nearby. It's never a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yipper dappers.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. It's
See
a
what
fun,
happens.
exciting world.
David says, I love my 1 year stay in Colorado Springs, Colorado 30 years ago.
Yeah. Sure, it's a lot different now. Like,
Kim says, my sister had an awesome garden last summer.
yeah.
I one day want to have land and have a garden.
Yeah. Yeah, running is not going to be on our to-do list at 9,400 feet. So, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, yeah, we're just gonna be doing, like I said, house cleaning, ATV work, and we'll only have about 1 day off a week, but it's good money. It's a good opportunity for us to meet new people, people who share similar interests, and just travel and see the mountains. We will be in the mountains, so.
Hey.
You want to be on the video?
She still wants to know when she's gonna get her own YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, Nitro's been asking her daddy if they could do like a cuddle night and on howdy, are you still in Tulsa? Uncle Jeff says.
Yeah. We're in. Where are we now?
Cushing.
Cushing right now. So we're gonna be bouncing around for a while and stuff. And before we do leave, we're gonna try and make a run around and see everybody. So
Yeah.
we'll try and get out to you soon, Jeff.
Nitro, what are you doing?
More kitty tail.
Let me get up for just a
Doing
second.
cat things.
We're just gonna be. Mom says hi, Nitro. So we're just gonna be on here today, chatting and hanging out. We're gonna leave our camera up. Hop on whenever we will be here. Like I said, we're just having a lazy Sunday, so. A few things I do. Oh, wait. Let me check the messages. My son lost his high paying armed security job in North Carolina because he wouldn't take. Yeah, we don't like to talk about vaccine stuff on here too much. That would be great if you want to roll to Okmulgee. Heck, yeah, we will. We'll totally come out and see you guys. We'd love to. We'll be right back.
But yeah, you got room for us there, Jeff, that we could probably park it for a day or two even and come visit. Because we did not realize how big this thing was until we got in Tulsa and we pulled up in my mom and dad's driveway, parked next to the house, and it was like, holy cow, this thing's big. You don't really realize it until it's parked to something else big. But it's been treating us good though, so. Let's see. I'm gonna try doing vertical. Maybe I can see the chat.
I think you have to do it wide when you're doing it. You got it to come up? That's the other way. Playing with our camera, guys.
Yeah. I guess, like.
Yeah, it's just how it is.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, guys. Yeah, I look like a hobo.
You look good. He's been trying to cut his curls, and I'm like, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks, yeah.
He's been trying to cut his curls, and I'm like, these are beautiful locks of love right here. I don't want to cut them, but I do want to. He does want me to like shave the sides a little bit.
Yeah, the sides are getting kind of scraggly. But even the top length is getting to that point where it's getting kind of unmanageable.
I'm trying to get it long enough to where I can put it back in a ponytail. It'd be so hot.
I think I have your number, Jeff. I'll make sure though, but pretty sure I got your number.
Yeah, but we need to start planning soon to go see everybody because it doesn't seem like it seems like a long time, but we'll have to leave here in about 40 days to get to Colorado in time to adjust to the elevation and everything. We still need to see Uncle Jeff. We need to see my Aunt Donna, my cousin Chris. you know,
Yeah.
there's lots of people we need to see, so.
Yeah, we'll
Just,
figure it out.
yeah, I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But we got our little Volkswagen up and running. We're going to be doing a video on him next week, in case you guys haven't met Oscar. So, that'll be cool.
Yeah. Little race car. Got our budget video coming up this week, which we spent some money.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see family. Don't you try to outrun yourselves.
Yeah. We've been, I don't know, this slower style life is really hard to adapt to. Like, I've been struggling just with the slow, easy. I mean, there's nothing I have to do, which is hard, you know? It's a lot harder than you would think, you know?
I'm always trying to get him to slow down a little bit, take some time for himself, because he's worked so hard all his life. So he is struggling a bit because he's just so used to just doing stuff every single day. But soon we'll be working again 6 days a week in Colorado. So right now, you know, it's good to reflect and take time with family and
try and enjoy it, you know, but like sometimes it's just, I don't know, it's like mentally hard because you go through all these checklists, but then, like I said, there's no motivation to do things immediately. But, yeah, you know, first world problems. We're very fortunate, and I can't really complain.
we are very fortunate. Crystal said she's doing Lent and giving up unnecessary shopping. That's a good one. It's a good one. We've been doing a lot less shopping now. Obviously, like when we were doing the build, when we were fixing up the RV, we were buying a lot. And I want to say an Amazon package came every few days.
Yeah. There were days where we'd have like 15 Amazon packages in front of our door. But, like, honestly, like, I thought we would have a hard time, like, not just being able to go, well, let's just get on Amazon and get what we need. But it hasn't been an issue for us.
We have
well
everything
covered
we
everything,
need.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was even sitting here yesterday thinking, okay, maybe while we're here for a while, maybe we should make a list of stuff that we need to get on Amazon. But then I was like, I don't know what, we don't need anything, you know?
It's just that, what is it? It's like we're used to it. We're used to doing that. So we actually have more stuff we want to get rid of in here.
Because, like, I know I'm guilty of, like, retail therapy, you know.
Oh, we
buying
both
things,
are.
You know? So, that's been not as hard of a habit to break as I thought it would be, though.
Right, right.
But I put that mostly due to us just preparing pretty well in advance, you know.
Right, right. But I don't know. Do you guys have any questions or anything for us? We're here to answer them. We're just chilling today, so we'll be on here for quite a while. Questions about us, our cats, our RV life, anything.
Pretty easy going.
That's how I make him eat fruit. I just stick it in his mouth.
Fruit's like the original fast food, but I'm too lazy to eat it myself.
Last thing I got is a new 4K TV, and that is too much, but I'm waiting for the people to mount the TV. Jeff says, I hate retail therapy. I spend way too much, yeah. Are you two having fun? We are having fun. We are.
We had a good time on the road, too. You know.
We love driving and boondocking. We love that. Ready to see yourself in 10 years. Right. Just kidding. In 10 years, I see myself being around 41 years old.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's been fun. Like, I can't say we've done anything, like, really big. Like, it's not like we went ziplining or hiked Mount Everest and, like, big life-changing things, but, like, just going to those little spots where there's hardly anyone around and no cell service is really fun. Because I have a really bad habit of scrolling on Reddit. Like, really bad.
We all have that habit of just picking up our phone. Nobody saw this 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it 10 years ago. But so that's one thing I need to make a bit more of a conscious effort to like control my screen time because I thought it would be easier. But you always have self-service for the most part, unless you're truly out in the middle of nowhere. So I need to work on my screen time more. 25, 25, I'm gonna be dead in the ground.
I'm gonna be a robot. My brain uploaded to the interwebs.
Yeah, I don't know. The internet's pretty crazy. I don't know if
You'd
I'd
be
want
like,
to be forever
ah!
uploaded in the internet.
Yeah, but it would probably be just like it is today. Like depending on where you go, those are the things you would see
Right.
inside the internet. So you just
Yeah.
stay on the happy pages. Laura says, "Hello, hi Laura."
What was that one Black Mirror? It was almost a movie, but it was kind of about like dead people being uploaded into like a virtual like retirement center.
Oh yeah, that was
That was
pretty
really good.
cool. Yeah, Black Mirror. That was a good
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
That was a good series.
Even their little interactive like pick your own adventure one was pretty cool.
That was really cool. I
Yeah.
can't remember the name of it, but when you started messing with the guy on the TV, he was like, "What's
Yeah.
Netflix?"
Yeah.
That was fun. Crystal says, "We'll be clones."
Clones, like one of the best clone-based movies ever was The Prestige. You remember that one with
I kind of remember it, but I think I wasn't really watching
Hugh
either.
Jackman when he was like the magician, and
Yeah, I think you were kind of more into it than I was. I didn't
it
really.
was a really good movie.
No, the one of my favorite clone movies. God, now I can't remember the name of it. The guy goes up in space. They send him up in space, and then they re-clone him. What's the
Yeah,
name of that?
I think it was just called Moon or The
Moon.
Moon
Oh,
or
that was a
something.
good one.
Yeah, that was a really
That
good one.
was a good one. And then he started just like hanging out with himself in
Yeah,
there, and he was just like, whatever, this is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. That was kind of a sad one though too, but that
It
was a
was
really
sad, but
good
it's
twist
really
in that
good.
one.
It's really good. Oh,
Yeah.
so much land out here, but we've walked most of it.
Logan's Run. I don't think I've ever seen Logan's
Mm-mm.
Run.
And we've not seen Dollhouse either. No. Da 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 da. I think I'm gonna drink more caffeine. Oh!
This was actually hot chocolate, but then I was like, it's not enough, so I put like a scoop of instant coffee in it too. So.
Instant coffee is awesome.
Yeah, I was trying to just do like my own espresso, buying Castillo espresso and making that, but it's so hard to get it right. Like, I can't drink a cup of espresso, I'll die. Like, I almost did one day.
He
Like,
drank way too much. It was like too much sugar. He's like,
yeah. So I've been like doing my espresso, but not making it as strong, and then cut it with more water, and then just try and make it be more like coffee.
Right.
But it's just not the same. So my mom gave us a thing of instant coffee, and I was like, oh wow, this is
It's
actually
so
really good.
good.
But I still have to be careful because it's really easy to make too strong.
Yeah.
But for the cost, we ended up buying another just great value brand instant coffee to try once this one's up.
Yeah, we'll
But
give
I
that one a
think we'll
try.
probably just go that route. It's so much easier.
It is, because we got rid of our big coffee pot because it took up a lot of space and don't have a lot of space in that RV. So we got like the little coffee pot for his espressos and now the instant coffee, just boil water and pour it in, and it's so much simpler. It's all about simplicity. We're trying to make things simpler for ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this month, February, last month, the last season of The Walking Dead came out. Please don't spoil it. I haven't seen the last season of Walking Dead. Big Walking Dead fans here.
Yeah.
We gotta see it. We're waiting for all of it to come out, and we're trying to avoid information about it, so please don't spoil. Love some Walking Dead, though.
Yeah, we got all caught up. Like, I was very anti Walking Dead for a long time.
We both were.
Because I hated Carl. I hated him so
He
much.
only saw little snippets of Carl.
Well, I think I watched like most of the first season, and I just couldn't stand the kid, but he did grow on us
He
later,
becomes so cool
Yeah.
later.
And
Yeah.
now I do appreciate the fact that they were just letting Carl just be an annoying kid and not being some like superhero kid early in the season.
Right.
So,
But yeah, we won't tell you anything else just in case. Sorry guys, just in case you haven't seen it all. But once we're all caught up, we'll have a little chat and we'll talk about it. I also watched Fear the Walking Dead. Okay, we haven't seen that yet. I like Negan.
Why does everyone like Negan?
Oh my God, Crystal, you take that back right now. You take it back. She said I like Negan and Eugene.
Okay. I'll give Negan credit that he's a very like complex character, and like the characters in The Walking Dead are what make The Walking Dead. So I mean, I'll give Negan's character credit, but I still can't say I like Negan.
Let me tell you, like, yeah, he has this thing that they do later on in the season where you're kind of like, okay, but the first time I saw him, I was so upset. I wanted to stop watching The Walking Dead. Like, I have tears in my eyes because that's how into like these shows I get. I was so upset. I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. This is horrible. I don't want to see this. And we stopped watching it for like a week.
We had to take a break. That was a lot.
And yeah, it was a lot.
But yeah, Alpha was a pretty like two-dimensional character. Like I was not too big on Alpha, but
yeah,
she was.
I liked her daughter.
Yeah, I think Alpha was just more or less like, oh, we need a new baddie.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try and throw something in there. But at least it moved Negan's character along. So.
I guess that Alpha was gangster. Alpha was pretty wild. I don't know. She was just. I mean, I guess it's weird because it's like in the show, yeah, like there's bad people, but you have to think about it in terms of like who were they before all this happened? Were they that person or did they become hard because that's the world they live in now?
Yeah, that's what I liked about all the character arcs is like, at that point, I don't. It's the timeline in Walking Dead's a little weird, but I'm assuming it's at least been 5 years since the beginning, and probably more like 10 years because it's just by the age of Carl and stuff. So like 10 years into something like that, the only people left are all gonna be in some form or another bad people.
If you want to say that, bad people,
yeah. Well, or have done bad things.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you
Yeah, I liked Beta too. I thought he was pretty cool. But he was also kind of crazy. I don't know.
I could have swore that Beta was Rob Zombie for the longest time. I was like, is that Rob Zombie? Is that Rob Zombie? And like, I think we finally looked it up. I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't. But it was kind of interesting to see that. Well, I'm not gonna do any spoilers on here, okay? Big Tiny photobombed me at Comic-Con. Oh yeah, Big Tiny in the show photobombed Kim. Do you guys remember he was one of the inmates at the jail when they went?
Oh yeah.
You're making the ducks laugh there in the backyard. What? But yeah, awesome show. So I thought the same too. My favorite characters are God. How do you pick your favorite? I love Carol. I love Rick. I love Michonne. I love Daryl. I don't know. I just love everybody in the crew. I love my crew.
They're all good.
You know what I mean?
All of them were really good, but I mean, my favorite character was definitely what's his name?
Oh yeah, they killed him off. Oh my gosh, now I can't think of his name because it's been so many.
Glenn.
Glenn
was awesome.
Glenn was his favorite.
Yeah, that sucked when they killed Glenn.
That was messed up, dude. But don't tell any more.
And they like faked us out on Glenn too,
How messed up was that? Yeah, Daryl's freaking awesome. I'm always like, when is someone gonna love Daryl?
Hi Jennifer.
Hey Jennifer.
Our life's pretty good so far.
Not bad.
It's quite boring.
Not bad. No, today was just having a slow day, but yeah, we're chilling in Oklahoma and we decided to hop on here and say hey to you guys and just stream for the day and hang out. So, how are you doing? We're talking about Walking Dead. Everybody's chiming in with their favorite characters and stuff.
Daryl is cool. I mean,
Daryl's so cool.
He's probably one of the more complex of the characters. Like, I could watch more of Daryl any day. And then, and honestly, who's the main dad? What's his name?
Oh, you're talking about Rick?
Rick, yeah. I was getting really bored with Rick's story arc.
You were?
So when they ghosted him, I was kind of relieved
Oh,
to a
I was
degree.
kind of
But now
sad.
it's making me miss him now,
Right,
you
you're like,
know, like,
where's Rick?
yeah, where's Rick? What happened to Rick, you
Yeah.
know?
Does anyone like medieval shows
Ooh,
like The
yeah.
Last Kingdom or
Yeah.
Barbarians?
Yeah, I watched all of The Last Kingdom. I love that. Um, actually, I think The Last Kingdom that was actually a movie, wasn't it? I watched all of Vikings.
Oh, we love Vikings, yeah.
Yeah. I never watched Barbarians. Um, there was another one that we watched that was kind of a spin-off of Vikings.
Crystal said, what about the guy that says clear?
Yeah.
You're talking about Morgan?
Yeah,
I got a
Morgan.
clear. I got a
Yeah.
clear. I love Morgan too.
Yeah, I like Morgan.
Love me some
Yeah.
Morgan. He was getting kind of crazy there towards the end though.
Yeah, but like,
He got a lot going on though.
yeah,
He had a
I
lot
mean,
going
he's a
on.
really good depiction of a really conflicted character. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think that was really good with, definitely like some PTSD and stuff.
Jennifer says, I don't have a favorite character because I've never seen it, believe it or not. I'm into, oh crap, my messages are going too fast. I'm into American Horror Story. We've only seen a few of those, and we haven't actually watched The Walking Dead until last year. We binged it.
Love you, Jeff.
I have to
I'm sure
finish
it'll be
building a
good.
grow light. This grow is for Joe. Oh, that's awesome, Uncle Jeff. We love you. We'll see you later. They're great. Their show's called Elsie. That's good on Prime. Morgan is on Fear the Walking Dead now. Okay, yeah, because I
Yeah,
saw
I
a
saw
picture
that.
with him on it. Is he the only character that transfers over, or is there more? Usually I don't want it to be spoiled, but I want to know that. I can't finish American Horror Story. Okay, so we saw.
I think I might have watched the first season, and then maybe gotten to the second, and possibly I think I stopped watching with Coven.
Yeah,
The
I think you stopped
witchy
watching
one.
with Coven.
Because I got so sick. I mean, well, it's cool to see the same actors and do different roles. I got kind of really burnt out at the same time. It
With
was
that
just like,
lady, right? It was
yeah,
the older
the
lady for
older
you.
lady. Like, it was like in her contract, she had like something where she had to at least have a 5 minute monologue in every episode, or else, like, I don't know, it got really tiresome.
Yeah, the first one was really good, and I'm trying to remember. Is that the? It's been so long. That was the one with the ghost in the house,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But yeah, there's probably 8 different American Horror Stories now.
Yeah, and I hadn't seen the
Yeah.
one with Lady Gaga ever. I do want to try to watch them again sometime, but I don't know when, because we don't have the streaming services and stuff anymore. We have PBS. How y'all doing? This is Lester. What up, Lester? That is my bodyguard right there. Why are you not here with us? No, Lester and me used to work at Target together. He's awesome. And I always told him, Lester, if I ever get rich and famous, you're my bodyguard. I'm coming scooping you up from Target. Lester's awesome. It's good to hear from you, man. How are you doing? Are you still at Target? What's up? We're living in an RV traveling, man. Traveling around the world. Hotel is with Lady Gaga. It's good.
Yeah, that one I think I watched bits and pieces of, and it looked good,
Mm-hmm.
but I like to do this like the binge watching because I can't deal with all the commercials of network TV and stuff. So I don't care if I have to wait 5 years and then just finally sit down and binge watch it.
Yeah. Hey, Angie. It's going well. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling. We want to jump on here and say hey to everybody. Crystal says, I like the Coven. Kim says, I'm a binger too. Yeah, that's really the way to do it, because I'm too impatient to wait the next week for a show. Like, I will forget what happened because I have just too much going on in my brain. So we'll just sit down and we'll just binge it all.
Yeah. Like 3 or 4 episodes a night.
Binging's the way to go. Yeah. Well, that's the way to go.
I think like the first thing I ever binge watched was like the Battlestar Galactica sci-fi series. And that was like 7 or 8 seasons. I watched it in like less than a month. But I was young and unemployed at the time, so that's like all I did for a month was watch Battlestar Galactica.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I think I'm just gonna stream all day. All day I'm gonna leave the camera up and hang out with you guys, because why not? Kim says, Lester saved my candy bar at work when it got stuck. My hero. Oh, see, dude, Lester, I'm not kidding. He's a cool ass guy. Oh.
Biggest revaluation
You've had of our RV living so far. Ooh, that's a good question. Watch season 8 if she moves in 1 month. Biggest reevaluation. That's a good one. We should have had time to think about this.
Yeah. Like, the one thing that's been hooked on me the last couple days is just, like, I thought we would have less. You know, like, I mean, it's not like we have a lot, but, you know, like, every square foot in this RV is, like, usable space and valuable space. And, like, I mean, we found a tub of, like, pencils and stuff that we just got rid of yesterday. You know, it's like,
yeah. Why do we have
you know,
them?
it's like those different stages of eliminating, you know. So, you know, even if you move in your RV full time and you think you've gone through everything, you're gonna have to go through everything.
You're gonna keep
over
doing
and
it.
over, and it's yeah, just constantly, and so you really realize like what's really important and valuable to this kind of lifestyle.
Definitely. But then again, we also have only been in here for like a month and a half. So, you know, we're still going to have to adjust and figure out what works for us. I think one of the things for me is just you have to have things to keep you busy. Like, you'll be like, oh yeah, I just want to chill, but like that gets old after a while. So you definitely want to make sure you have things to do and fill up your time. Uh, just don't become stagnant and lazy, basically, because you could easily do that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, and we were kind of aware that like this isn't vacation for us. This is like living, you know. So we still need to be doing things. But I mean, that first month or so, I mean, why not enjoy it? You know, like just take it easy and rest and vent because there's a lot of background processing that your brain is going to have to do once you move in full time. Like,
definitely.
There's all the forum reading, all the video watching, all the vlogs and stuff about people talking about doing this. It's not going to prepare you. So just be prepared to be unprepared. You know?
And it's different for everybody. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But Angie said they're hoping to be doing it in the next few months. Yeah. One thing we would say, and even more so right now because gas prices are so high. When we were traveling, we spent about $100 a night in gas. So just be prepared for that. And I would say try to extend your stays a little bit longer in areas. Just try to enjoy the area and just enjoy the time there because you don't want to be spending $1,000 a month in gas because it's easy to do.
Yeah, like, and it's exhausting, you know. Like,
I'll be right back.
We kind of figured out coming from Florida up to here that like sometimes it's okay, maybe like I would say at least once a week try to stop for more than one night, you know. Try and do like a 2 or 3 nighter at least just so your brain can actually rest, you know, cuz well you might be able to stop at 6 p.m. and rest and sleep and then get back up and even sleep in and leave at 8, 9, 10. Like your brain and your body doesn't really rest. So stopping for 2, 3 nights is a big plus. You feel much better afterwards. You know. But yeah, it's work to figure out what's really important. You know, especially when we're raised to be consumers, where we're supposed to buy everything. You know, and trying to figure out what you really need to be comfortable in life. That's a trick. Try and see the chat. I don't like the chat function in this. Now it's not working at all.
Yeah, when we're going live on our phone, the chat will only pop up for a second. Best apps you found helpful for RV life. Okay, let's start with Boondockers Welcome because that is one that's awesome. We love Boondockers Welcome. If you like to boondock or you want to give it a try, definitely start with Boondockers Welcome. I think it's about $50 a year, which is a great deal. We paid $42.70 because they had a Black Friday thing going on. But you can stay at different host locations all around the United States. I think they even have some in Canada. And you can stay from anywhere from like 1 to 5 nights. It's completely free, but if you want to hook up to their water or their electric, sometimes they'll ask for a donation of like $5 to $15 a night. You get to meet new people. That some of them have animals. Like we got to see a bunch of baby goats and chickens, and that was really cool. And it's a neat way to travel for not a lot of money because if you think of it, you're going to be spending anywhere from $50 to like $250 a night at a hotel, or you're going to be
Right.
staying at an RV park for $30 to $70 a night. So it's much cheaper to go with Boondockers Welcome.
Yeah, it's worked really well. Like I would definitely, that's worth the investment. As far as like other apps go, like I've had a lot of them thrown my way and stuff, but I downloaded WeatherBug. It's a weather app, and that works really well for live updates for wherever you're at. Plus, you can put in where you're going and see what's going on weather-wise, and it'll give you weather alerts if any warnings pop up or anything, no matter where you are. So that's worked really well. There's other weather apps out there that can like show you the predicted weather along your route and stuff, but they're really clunky and want to charge you an arm and a leg for premium features.
Mm-hmm.
So WeatherBug's great for weather in general. I would go with that.
Yeah. So we did get Good Sam. A Good Sam is good, I guess, if you're driving a lot of highways. It gives you some money off on propane and gas at places like Pilot J, and it takes your dump from $10 to $7.50. But here's the thing: you're gonna pay a lot more if you're going to places like Pilot Flying J's. You're gonna pay a lot more gas. So if you
Yeah.
take the back roads, you can find little gas stations that charge a lot less. And an app that I would highly recommend is Gas Buddy. It will tell you within your area where the cheapest gas is, and you will save so much money.
Yeah, because even if you're saving 3 to 5 cents a gallon on gas at Flying J or Pilot, like those gas stations are known for charging 15, 20 cents more per gallon for gas just because they're usually on the side of an interstate and they're convenient, you know?
Yeah.
So if you can drive another 5 minutes off the interstate and get gas at 15, 20 cents cheaper anyways, then you're not really saving any money.
Yeah.
It's just, it's convenient. If you need to dump, if you need to get propane and get gas, okay, we'll stop at Pilot,
But I
like,
don't know if I'll necessarily be using Good Sam again next year because we haven't
yeah,
really used it that
yeah.
much.
And our insurance already has like roadside assistance and stuff, so even getting that from Good Sam is doesn't really help much. So
Right.
we'll have to review all that. Um, as far as other apps go, there's some like RV Life is one that I checked out and was using, but I don't know, they're decent, but not super useful. I guess if you're more into like there's iOverlander, which I found actually more useful. It's for like overlanding is like what the Jeep and Land Rover guys call like van camping, basically. And so those have better marked like boondocking sites and pretty well marked like potable water and gas stations and propane and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That one was pretty good. I like the iOverlander app.
Oh God, we missed a lot of comments. Awesome that you could park for free. Hey Hilda, how are you? Yeah, the 3 to 5 cents a gallon adds up dramatically. I'm gonna record, sis. I got your notifications. I had to come say hi. Well, thanks for hopping on. Yeah, the gas definitely adds up. And another thing that I've mentioned before, it's if you keep cash on you, it's cool to get gas with cash if you can because you can sometimes save 5 to 8 cents a gallon. So that's
Yeah,
another
that's
neat thing.
something that seemed more popular in the South than like Florida and Kentucky and Tennessee and Georgia was like they'll charge you more if you use a credit card, but if you pay cash, you can save a few cents on gas.
Yeah.
But honestly, like some of the best gas prices we found so far anywhere we've been is at the Walmart Murphy gas stations. They're usually the best in town.
Yeah.
Like so then I think you can, if you have a Walmart account,
Yeah, just an app.
you save what, 3 cents a gallon on that too. So
Yeah.
if they're already the cheapest in town, and then you knock another 3 cents off per gallon, then it's a steal at that point.
Definitely. And it's just the same app. We talked about it in the video, but in case you didn't see it, it's just the same app Thank you so much, Hilda. Thank you, sis. If you saw our video, we talk about it, but it's basically like it's the same app you use to order groceries, and you just put your credit card on there,
Yeah.
and you pay for it like that. So easy peasy.
And I'm not a fan of Walmart, but
Necessary
they're
evil.
a necessary evil in the world we live in. So he's you got to deal with it and exploit it as much as you can. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, those are some really good apps to use. I think that's pretty much
And
what we use.
just Google is first and foremost the main thing. Like,
Google's awesome.
yeah.
We look on there a lot just for places to stay. Luke found the 2 boondocking locations on Google for us, so.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ever just looking for somewhere random to go, just pull up Google Maps and just start looking around. I mean, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You'll find interesting things and stay off the main interstates. On your Google Maps when you plan a route, check off tolls and check off highways. Don't go on main highways and don't take tolls, so you're guaranteed to take the scenic route at that point. And nice thing, especially I would say probably in the most of the U.S., is there's tons of little like state parks and little cool off areas that you would never even think to stop at, and they're just right there. So keep your eye open for the little brown signs on the side of the road that point out different little recreation areas and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Bye, Kim. Thanks for hopping on. And also, the dumps are cheaper at the national parks usually.
Yeah, if you go to the state parks or national, I don't know about national, but state
State
parks,
yeah.
Like, I mean, even though you might not be camping there, like, it's $5 to dump.
Yeah, just ask the host, and
Yeah.
usually they'll let you dump for $5, and
Yeah.
that's cheaper than using the Good Sam and dumping.
Yeah. Right. So.
At Flying J's. So.
Yeah, at least you're paying it towards a state park and not a big corporate chain, and then also like you're gonna need to stop and eat lunch. So stop and eat lunch at a little state park or a recreation area, and if they got campsites, they'll have somewhere to dump.
Look around, just enjoy your time a little bit, and like Luke's, or like we did whenever we stayed at Buffalo Point. We boondocked there in the off season. So a lot of campgrounds, they won't charge you, but they will let you stay there in the off seasons. You just can't hook up to anything. So solar and making sure you're full of water when you go is great. Hey Nathan, thanks for hopping on. We're doing well. How are you? Aw, thank you, Hilda. You're so sweet. Go check out Hilda DC's channel if you haven't. She has the best personality and she's so awesome.
Yeah. I think the hardest thing we've had to find is potable water, and I really need to look into more about what potable water means, because Flying J and stuff, they have like water taps even right next to the gas pumps, but they're not potable water. But is it still drinkable water, or I don't understand the difference. So I need to figure out that.
Yeah, they say potable water is drinkable, but what he's saying is we don't know if it's like city water and it's just marked differently, or like what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because we had a pretty hard time in Arkansas finding water. Like, we were just buying gallons of water.
Yeah, we even asked RV parks if they could come through and pay to get water, and some of them were like,
Yeah, I was like, come on.
Yeah. So Nathan, no, we don't have a wood stove. We have a gas stove, and I could show you what our little kitchen setup looks like real fast if you'd like to see. So we just have a little small kitchen here. We've got our fire extinguisher. This is our stove right here.
For heat, we use
yeah. And got our little microwave and our sink. And then our refrigerator. And yeah, like Luke said, we have our heat, and then we also have a diesel heater.
Yeah, for heat, we use our furnace, and then we also have a diesel heater that we use mostly the diesel heater as long as it's not like below freezing. I've seen the small wood stoves, and they're really pretty and they're really cool, but and
Oops.
they just seem like such a hassle. And then to haul like a heavy wood stove around for, you know, to only really use in the winter months, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, we have to worry about weight, but
Mm-hmm.
do you have an RV? Do you have one? If you'd like to tell us about it, we'd
Yeah.
love to hear. We like to hear about, what other people use and what their setups are like.
Yeah. It's like the diesel heater, it's
I
just
gotta
like
pee.
no fuss. Like you just put diesel in it, hit the start button, and it works, you know. And that thing, like our RV is 8 foot by how many square feet? 30, 24, probably about 240 square feet. And our RV, the diesel heater, like if I turn it all the way up, even if it's freezing outside, like we'll be sweating inside. It works that good. So, let's see. Yeah, coffee. I do need to drink more water. But coffee is water technically, right?
No, 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 no.
Yeah, that does suck with the diesel heater. Is it's dependent on gas prices. So with diesel being over $4 a gallon here in Oklahoma right now, I think propane is about $4 to $5 a gallon. So kind of break even, but there's diesel is so much more energy dense. Like 2 gallons of diesel will heat the RV on the lowest setting, will heat our RV for 24 to 48 hours, you know. If I crank it all the way up, it might only, 2 gallons will probably only last about 12,
Yeah.
10 to 12
But we don't
hours,
leave it on
you
all
know?
the time. Once it gets warm in here, you
Yeah.
can turn it off and it stays warm
Yeah.
for a while.
And then if we're plugged in somewhere, we got two little space heaters
Get
that
some more tea.
the diesel heater will get you to a comfortable temperature, and then we turn it off and just leave the two electric heaters going, and that keeps it stable and keeps us from getting too cold.
Yeah.
So it works quite well.
And we have solar too, so we can, we
Yeah.
can stay warm.
Yeah, and the diesel heater is 12 volts, so like we don't have to be plugged in, you know. I'm gonna jump up for a minute.
We'll be right back, guys. Hello. Hello. Yeah, gas prices are so high right now. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Our friend David earlier, he was saying that gas in, God, I can't remember where he was, but he said it's up to like $6.50 something, almost $7. So crazy. It was in Cali. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But still, whew. Who wants an orange? Anybody want an orange? I got plenty. Who wants one? Raise your hand. I'm giving out oranges. Luke, you want an orange? I already ate one today. They're pretty good. These little cuties. Oop. Anybody in here juggle? I could do that. What are you eating?
It's pretty good still. I need to destroy the rest of this pumpkin pie. Or
Oh, his mom made some pumpkin pie. He's gonna have. Oh crap! I'm missing messages. Sorry, guys. Crystal says, "Yummy, yummy." I know we keep jumping off, but we've been on here all day, so we're gonna be like walking around and hanging out and ooh, pumpkin pie.
You know, Mom's homemade pumpkin pie.
Who wants pumpkin pie? Nobody took me up on any oranges.
It's because nobody wants oranges, babe. I keep telling you.
God. Try to make people happy and you just can't.
Yum, yum, yum. So, on the subject of pies, what's everyone's favorite pie?
My favorite pie is anything ice cream, like the ice cream pies in the freezers. Like I'll do a chocolate Oreo pie. Eek. Okay, there. What's your favorite, pumpkin? Oh. Did you say that already?
Well, yeah.
You're like, it's obvious. Look what I'm eating. Can I have a bite? Mmm.
Yeah, I can just go to town on a pumpkin pie.
That's pretty good. Peach pie.
Peaches.
Just will take some.
Yeah, it's all yummy.
That's really good, dude. Mom makes the best pies.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
can't do like store-bought pumpkin pies because they're just gross. She puts lots of spice in them.
I'll do any kind of pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is pretty good.
My second favorite pie would probably be like apple pie.
Really?
Yeah.
Like warm apple pie,
yeah.
or?
Yeah, it's gotta be warm. Like cold apple pie is.
Mm.
But or like a lemon meringue. It's pretty good. But if I have options of pie, it's gonna be pumpkin first and foremost. Just because like you can eat a whole pie.
You eat a whole pie.
Mm-hmm. It's not so sweet that like you get burnt out on it.
Right. I'll take a little more piece. I'll help you eat it. Mmm. That's pretty good. Mmm.
I do like those. I don't know if you really call them pie, but they're kind of like a pie. But they're usually like $1, probably $3 now because everything's tripled in price.
Right.
But you know those, like they'll be like apple or I like the lemon cream ones.
The little bitty ones from Walmart.
Pouches, yeah. I don't know what you call them, but they're like a pie pouch.
A pouch. Trying to. Sorry guys, I'm playing with the camera. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Crust has gotten a little soggy.
I ate pie from the screen. Feed Crystal a piece. She wants some. Crystal will take a piece.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah, I'll take one more piece. I usually don't even like pie that much. Mom's pie is really good.
Yeah. So it's pie for lunch today.
Oh my gosh, we should be eating real food though. It's like 2 o'clock.
This is real food.
I need to make us some food. You're gonna fill up on pie and you don't want food.
What's the point?
This happens too frequently, you guys. Too frequently. Should have fed him earlier. Now he's going to town on those pies.
I need to eat it because it's like right on the edge. It'll probably be bad like there. So.
Okay. So you're just like saving us space for food.
We're getting it out of the fridge.
Oh goodness.
Yep. So. I don't know.
Oh, you're so tall. Like your head's cut off. Like I'm trying to get your head on the screen, but I can't.
Let's hook it up more.
Well, then we have these big chins underneath us.
It's
better.
I don't care if my head's cut off.
My dad is barbecuing because the fridge is having issues. Oh,
Yep.
yeah,
That
you
sucks.
gotta cook it while you can, right? I hope you guys enjoy your barbecue today. If you hear scratching, it's because Spy's scratching. She's scratching the overhang on the window here, the window treatment.
It's fine. You want some pie?
Hi.
Want some pot?
What are you doing? She does this sometimes, so you're just gonna have to let it happen. Hello. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Our cat is being a camera hog right now. Sorry, everybody don't want to see her butt. Come on. That's not nice. Dust Bunny's on the filter screen, but he got it.
Canada's Edge. Sorry, we're just kind of chilling, just doing I don't know, just chatting with everybody, because
Lazy Sunday.
Yeah. I'm eating pumpkin pie.
Look how big you look compared to me, because you're like up further.
Mm-hmm.
He's not that big, see? Oh, goodness. Fi, do you want to hang out with us? Nope, I guess not. She's like, no, don't touch me. Don't touch me, Mom. Oh, goodness. Yep. You're good, man. I wanted to see you guys for a bit. Thanks for hopping on.
Hey.
So it takes courage to start a camp or RV life. Yeah, it's something we had talked about for a long time. We talked about traveling or living on the road, or I don't know, just simplifying. And over time we started getting rid of more and more, and we finally just decided to take the plunge because we were tired of.
I would say it's a combination of courage and also just getting sick of the grind, like definitely courage first, because it's a big leap to make.
Mm-hmm.
That was for me one of the limiting factors was like, I want to know where I'm sleeping every night. I want to know like that I can have predictable income to maintain our lifestyle and stuff. But once you start to really chip away at all those things that eat up all that money, all your monthly subscriptions and the utilities and expensive rent and all that stuff, and you start chipping that away and realize, oh, I can survive without all that stuff. Then all of a sudden, you don't need that much money to live anymore.
Right. So true. So Nathan asked how we secure the car safely. So you mean like the RV, right? When we're boondocking, if we're using Boondockers Welcome, we feel pretty safe because all those people are checked out and all that good stuff. But as far as like when we're actually boondocking, we take the seatbelts through the front door and we put them through the door and we lock them. We put items in front of the door to make sure like if anybody was to break in we could hear them, and we also have protection, so that's kind of what we do. We also let people know where we're at, and we share our live location. Just prepare as well as we can.
In France.
Hello from
Nice.
France.
Bonjour. That's all I know.
Not too bad. You guys will get there. Fit this all you need in time and a place. Thank you. Yes, those monthly subscriptions are eating away at my money. Yeah, they will.
To other ways, I'm not sure to secure the RV. Like, since we're living in it full time, it's not like we're leaving it unattended for long periods of time either.
Right.
Um,
Thanks, Angie.
like if we were boondocking in Arkansas and we went and hiked for like 4 hours, but there was like we saw maybe 3 or 4 people the whole day in the park, and they were either other walkers or people out walking their dog and stuff. So it's not like we're parking right in the middle of an inner city area and just leaving our RV there. I would never do that. I would never feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah, but we just lock up and we just check on our stuff. And are you the only French guy here? You might be.
Yeah, probably, man. We don't have very many French friends.
Will you be our French friend?
Oh yeah, you can be our token French guy.
Can you be our number one French friend, please?
Come on, chat. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Securing an RV is. You just have to trust that most people in the world are actually decent people. You know. Latvia.
It's cool.
It is important to have some faith in humanity, but you also have to be clever and smart. Like, if we were to leave for the day, we wouldn't leave all of our stuff sitting outside. We'd pack everything up, you know.
Close our windows.
Yeah. Close the windows. I mean, one thing I remember, like, thieves are opportunists and they're lazy, you know. So make it hard for them, and they're not gonna mess with your stuff. You know?
Right. So we have some people from different countries in here today. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you.
What else is going on? I think I'm out of coffee. Nope, I got a little left. So I don't know if anyone's fallen for the whole like Yeti craze. I will never pay $50 for a cup, but
We
I
didn't
got
pay
this
for it.
from my old job for a Christmas present.
See?
So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's a nice cup. Like it works pretty good. But we have these that we bought, and these are just like some off-brand mana.
I think that was 15 maybe.
Yeah, they were like $15 a piece. We bought two, so when we'd go to the pool at the condo, we could put our drinks in it and stay cool. But these work really good too. Like just as good as the Yeti, if not maybe better. Because if I put hot coffee in one of those,
It's hot all day.
it's hot all day. But the Yeti craze, I don't get. Man, I just don't get it at all. Like it's not like this new
It's a
technology.
good cup though.
Yeah.
It is a good cup. It's just it's expensive and it's like I don't know.
It's old technology. It's just vacuum sealed stainless cups, you know.
But they are nice though. They are nice. But we did not buy that. So let's see, guys. What month are we in? We're in March. April, May, June, July, September. So in 6 months, Luke and I will have been together for 10 years. Pretty cool. Pretty cool when you find someone that you could spend 10 years with and you still have fun. And then I think this November we'll have been married for 7 years. Wait, that was a bad one. Redo it. Does anybody redo high fives like me, or am I just a huge dork?
I don't like people from Paris.
Oh, why? Never been. Can't comment.
You're from France, but you don't like people from Paris. It's probably like Americans that think all people from Boston are just mean.
I don't know. Nah.
So yeah, what's else going on, guys?
The Parisians speak too fast. I can't understand them. Oh.
Yeah.
Congrats. I'm single. Oh, you're saying congrats to us. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, and I'm sorry?
I'm sorry.
Being single, you can still have fun. Still go date, right? Do you date?
Man, I'd hate to think what dating would be like nowadays. I mean, again, this is old me talking, but like, Tinder and stuff wasn't around when I was single, but I'd never used it.
I've never used a dating app.
I never did use any of them. I played around on one of them just because it had cool metrics that you could do.
Yeah, like learn about yourself.
But I don't know. I know it's got to be a lot harder just because social media and everything. And if you don't have like that social media presence, it used to be, yeah, you just go outside and go expose yourself to people. And your thing is go to the bar, and then COVID happens, so you can't go to the bar no more. You can't
Right.
go out and do all the old school stupid stuff that most people would do to meet people. So yeah,
You guys, do you know how I met Luke on Craigslist?
yeah, yeah. We met on Craigslist.
That's a real story, but
Mhm.
it's not in the way you think. But if you're interested in learning more about that, I'm not going to go through the whole story here, but I have a video that says I met my husband on Craigslist. Go watch that and you'll learn our story. It's not what you think.
Hmm.
So they're single. Crystal, are you single? I'm trying to
I think she
matchmake
said
here.
that she had a boyfriend.
Oh, you do have a boyfriend now?
I think.
This is the matchmaking place. This is where the love happens. People come to the Dolly and Luke chat and they meet. They love each other and they grow old together.
No, I don't play with matches. I don't play with matches.
They just like to hook people up. I want everybody to feel loved. You guys know that I'm not single. Oh, sorry. So back in the day, I worked at a matchmaking service, but I only worked there for a couple of months because it was really bad. Like they would basically and I can't remember the name of it, but I don't think it's around anymore. They would have people call in, they would charge them a bunch of money, and then like if they probably closed down because they discriminated against people really bad. If you were like any other color than white, they discriminated against you highly if you would call in. Um, I was once on the phone with a guy who sounded really nice. He was really awesome, but he was handicapped. And once they would listen into our calls, and once they found out he was handicapped, they were like, "You need to hang up. You need to hang up." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? Are you fucking joking?" So yeah, I didn't work there for very long after that because I didn't feel good about that. I was like, "That's not right."
Yeah.
So
I've thought about making a bot service that will connect people, kind of like those like sex phone lines,
yeah.
but just doing a bot service that, so someone will pay to have their little chat
Mhm.
with somebody, but then they'll just wait so it's basically like a middleman. So rather than like actually doing the service, just
Mhm.
wait for two people to connect and then they service each other. Sorry, it's random fun ideas.
He's so bad. Keep this PG-13 in here. Thanks, Crystal. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know. So what's up? What are you guys doing today? This is what we're doing. What are you doing? We can't see you. We
Squeeze by.
squeeze by, squeeze by. Beep beep. I had a girlfriend before when I was 16. One time I leaked her IP address on the internet. Why would you do that? You're welcome, Dolly. No telling us that. Oranges can also be musical instruments. Ooh. Is it gonna rain out there? I just heard thunder.
Yeah, sprinkling.
Huh.
So now I need something salty.
We got pickles in there. Oh man, I looked for Takis yesterday when I went to the store,
Yeah.
and I didn't find any. Or I would have got some. I would have gotten some Takis. Mmm.
Trail mix now. That's so much sweet. Something salty.
What do we want to eat, guys?
Funyuns. We got lots of funyuns.
Oh, I gotta check on the the video really fast. Thanks, Crystal. I gotta check on this video real fast. I'm uploading. I'll turn you guys over here for just a minute. Oh yeah, it's uploaded. Now I just gotta. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, but. I'll mess with all that in a little bit. Oh, I'm uploading a video. It'll just take a minute. Okay, so we have this one. This is the next week's Wednesday. What are you eating? Onions?
I always thought, does anyone else like Funyuns? Because I would never buy them just to get Funyuns, but we get the mix pack and like they're part of the mix, you know?
Yeah, and he'll eat them like that. I still won't eat
But
them. I don't really like them.
I always thought Funyuns were actually like fried onion rings, but it's not. It's just another corn-based cornmeal deep fried. So it even says onion flavored rings. And I was like, what? They're not even onions?
They're not even onions to lie.
Lame.
Whole world to lie.
Why can't they be like deep fried onions?
Alright, Crystal, I hope your food is yummy.
Like flash fried or
Flash fried. I don't know if they'd be as good if they were actual onions. I mean, I haven't tried one in forever anyway, so.
Not that I like onions either, but onions are okay.
Luke's gonna turn this into like a mukbang channel where he just eats on the channel.
Right.
9 people are watching you eat Funyuns.
You don't want to smell like breath afterwards?
Dude, this isn't that type of content, okay?
Yep. I wouldn't mind a good little storm though. Kind of really lock it in for a lazy Sunday.
Yeah.
So I don't know if any of you guys watched our boondocking video where we had that one storm on Mallard Lake. But that was actually pretty crazy. It's hard to tell in the video, but like at some points the wind was blowing so hard, like I was legit concerned like the RV was gonna blow over.
I thought we were gonna blow over. Right. And then also I was like listening for the door for someone to break in. I'm glad they didn't. But you know, like the first night really boondocking, you just get kind of nervous. But yeah, we were really close to the water, and I was like, is this thing gonna blow over in the water? And like if so, at least people know where we're at.
Yeah, because we were broadside into the wind, and the wind was blowing us towards the lake. So if it did somehow manage to tip over, we probably wouldn't actually went into the lake.
Right.
But we would have gotten really close.
Yeah,
like,
it would have been crazy.
It would not have been a good time.
No, not at all. Oh crap, I forget I have messages pop up here and I have to check them. There.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Oh, I already got all those. Yeah, we're just hanging out today, guys. Tomorrow we have another interview on Coolworks for a job in South Dakota.
Yeah, in the Badlands.
In the Badlands, but
You go Mad Max it up in the Badlands.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so rad. We do have this Volkswagen we could take, but I don't. But then I think we're gonna take the Colorado gig.
If we get.
Huh?
Assuming we get
The Colorado gig?
Huh? Assuming we get it.
What, the Colorado one?
Yeah.
They pretty much already offered it though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Never the realist or until it's formally done.
Right, but we have 40 days to kill if we get the Colorado gig. What are you gonna eat now? Pickled eggs? I should have just made this a mukbang video. He's already eaten pumpkin pie, Funyuns, and pickled eggs. Anybody like pickled eggs? Not me, but Luke loves them.
They have to be like this brand of pickle egg though, because I've tried other.
Show them your pickled eggs. See if they like them.
So the only ones I'll eat are these ones. Because they're actually like proper like vinegar. Some other ones I've tried are like sweet pickled, and I hate anything. Why would you pickle something and make it sweet? You know?
Well, I kind of like the Wickles okra sometimes. Like they're pickled, but they're kind of sweet. You don't like those. I think I'm at a PBJ.
Everything in the world is already too sweet, you know?
That's so true. Everything is really sweet. What do I do with the bread? I put it in the fridge. PBJ day. Woohoo!
Yeah, Colorado would definitely be fun. It's one thing I've never, me personally, I haven't traveled a lot, but I've seen a lot of the desert, like the Southwest, the Grand Canyon when I was a kid and stuff. I've seen most of everything south of like, you know, that Kentucky, Kansas, New Mexico, Arizona. Never been to California, and I really...
We're gonna visit one day.
Yeah, I personally don't really care to go to California, but I'll go for her so she can see it. So a lot of these places we want to actually end up going are going to be north. So, but Colorado is definitely on the bucket list, and it's fairly close to Oklahoma, so definitely doable. I flew into Denver once, but flying into Denver is not like actually experiencing the mountains.
Who said I want to go to the Grand Canyon? Was that you, Nathan? We want to go too. Like he's been as a kid, but right, you didn't really get to appreciate
the thing is, like the Grand Canyon is massive, and I don't even know what part of the Grand Canyon I actually went to see, because I was like probably 13 or 14 at the time. And it was so big that like it just felt like I was just standing in front of a giant mural. Like you don't have any like depth perception, you know. But it was pretty, but it was just like okay. And then at 14, I'm too cool for school, so I just wanted to play my Game Boy, you know. But I think as an adult, like I'd appreciate it a bit more.
We definitely want to go to the Grand Canyon. That's on our bucket list.
And then like I think around the same time we went to the meteor crater. That was a little more cool because, like for scale, they have like a little astronaut down at the bottom of the crater, so you can get your binoculars and look down there.
That's
and then,
cool.
I mean, he's just a little tiny like white speck if you're on the rim, so that gives you an idea of scale. But with the Grand Canyon, it's huge. It's crazy, you know. So I would almost like to see the Grand Canyon from the bottom up. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to visit there. Can't wait to visit.
I don't think I'd want to do like one of those donkey rides into the Grand Canyon. I'm not big on like riding animals. For one, I think it's just uncomfortable, and for two, it's like, why do we need to ride animals now? You know? But I'd like to maybe do like a raft or a boat trip at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, or if we
Rock
could
climbing,
afford it.
maybe.
Well, I was just say if we could afford it, actually fly into the Grand Canyon.
That would be so rad.
But,
That'd be really cool.
I don't think we're fit enough to rock climb the Grand Canyon.
We could try.
Yeah.
We could do a fail video of us
Right.
rock climbing. I'd like to go to Sonnen in Germany when things calm down. In Spain. Or Spain and Germany, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I would love to do a big European trip. You know, like I want to see places with like real history. You know, I mean, American history is pretty young. I mean, like we want to see like the Pueblo structures and stuff, like a lot of the Native American history here, but actual American history it's I have very little interest in it.
Yeah, but the natives do have some really great stuff here that you can look at. Definitely take a helicopter ride in the Grand Canyon. They said, yeah, if we can afford it, we'd love to do that.
That'd be so fun.
PBJ.
Istanbul.
Last time we chatted for Life from Canada. Oh, hey! Wow. How are you? That's awesome.
Cappadocia. I don't even know.
Tell us more about that.
Yeah, never even heard of it.
That's awesome.
Cappadocia.
Look up in my phone. I'm eating something. We're doing great.
Yeah, we're doing good. Celebrating our month and a half-ish of full-time RV life. Yeah.
Just chilling today. Thought we'd hop on and say hi to you guys.
Yep.
Eating a PBJ. Enjoying life.
Oh, I'm so hungry. That smells good.
You want some PBJ? You want some? I'll make you one. I'll make you one.
I'm probably just eating out of boredom.
You're trying to get your winter coat on.
Right. What are you doing in Istanbul? You travel for work, or is it just, I don't know. I don't know why people travel. Why do people travel? Work,
Why do we travel?
play? Yeah.
Hard to talk about in short. Greek and Roman history, underground city dug from limestone, sheltered approximately 20,000 Kushka. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that actually came with the RV when we bought it. That was like the only like thing that we actually decided to keep was that living the dream sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you're visiting your wife's family over there right now? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are having a good time. Do you want a PBJ?
No, I'll be okay.
Okay.
Need to stop stuffing my face.
No, it's living the dream. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, here lately, Canada's kind of taken a page out of America's playbook. And
Don't listen to us. We have no idea what we're talking about. Don't listen.
Yeah. And then, you know, shoot, even being overseas with all the Ukraine Russia's stuff. It's just, I don't think there's a sane place left in the world.
We would love that.
Yeah,
Anytime.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Thank you so much. Because with the RV we can travel the states and we can go up into Canada, but we can't, I mean, guess we could put it on a boat and ship this thing over there, but yeah, anytime you want to send us some stuff on Instagram would be awesome. We're under Luke and Dolly on there as well. Craziness isn't an American trait. Oh, really? Are you sure?
Well,
we thought we had it locked in.
Yeah, we're just trying to one-up each other, huh?
I wish we wouldn't, though. I really wish we wouldn't. The trucker people, because they work so...
No, yeah, I mean, like, but I don't think that's really what the movement was about. Yeah, there's no way we could fit corduroy in the roads in Europe. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't fit. We'd have to downsize for sure. Yeah. I want to go to Germany and drive on the Nürburgring.
Oh my gosh.
That's like
that
one
is
of my big life
something.
goals.
One day I'm gonna get you there and you're gonna do that. One day. I'm playing with the kitties over here.
I just think that would be super fun. Those not familiar, the Nürburgring is like one of the most like notorious racetracks in the world. It's forget how long it is. I want to say it's over like maybe 10 kilometers long if you do the full circuit, which is really long for a racetrack. But you can actually, a section of it is a toll road, so you can actually drive your normal cars on it. Or you can actually rent a car and take classes and go drive on the track. But it'd just be fun for like a day just to go out there and just drive it. But it'd
be so fun.
Yeah, scare Dolly pretty good.
I would love it.
Yeah. Scare myself pretty good. You type in your Instagram.
Yeah, it's you can type it in. It's Luke and Dolly.
It's just the same as our, right?
Yeah. A-N-D. It's just L-U-K-E-A-N-D Dolly, but with no spaces.
I don't know how to type. Okay. Apparently in full screen you can't type. I don't know.
It's just Luke and Dolly.
Yeah, it's just Luke and Dolly. Same as our YouTube.
Just not that. It's like and is written out.
Yeah. And is written out. Just Luke, A-N-D, Dolly.
No spaces.
No spaces. That's the Insta. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, so. Don't have much exciting to say. So this is what happens usually when like Carrie invites people over after a bar night. So we'll be at the bar and then we'll invite friends over. And then about an hour later, like she's like, "Okay, I'm done," and then I get stuck entertaining everyone.
I'm here just using the potty.
I know, I'm just teasing you.
I'm back.
He said that she just added you on Instagram.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Cool to see different parts of the world. I don't have a motorcycles license, and I've been waiting to actually see if we actually do end up getting a scooter or not to see. Because some states are different. Like if it's under 50 cc's, you don't need a license, but some states do. So I need to figure out Oklahoma laws. But I've never been much of a two-wheel guy. Like I much prefer four wheels and a metal cage around me. But for the RV life, just having a small little scooter that we can mount on the bumper of the RV instead of pulling a car around everywhere makes more sense. And then, it'd be good enough that we can do a grocery run or, go tour the area a little bit more in depth without having to pull a car around all the time. So, hey Dan. Yeah, it got chilly, so
Hi, Dan.
we kind of locked ourselves in the RV, just staying warm.
How have you been? Checking up on the Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I think our first time in Canada is gonna have to be like in the summer months because this RV does well in like the 20-degree weather.
Right.
We can stay okay, but like I think when it starts dipping into the teens, it's like I don't know. And Canadian winters, there's no way. Like I would die.
Yeah. That works too. But I want to go see our friend Kristen while we're up there. Her channel is Little Hiss on Purpose, and she's amazing. So check her out if you haven't. But yeah, she lives in Canada as well. I want to go visit her.
Dan, we're in Cushing right now with her sister and mom, and just kind of they had property that we could park the RV at and hang out. So we've been making a couple runs to Tulsa and stuff, and just trying to see everyone we can when we can. But it's just a matter of when or how we can get out there and stuff. So hopefully we can get out and come to Broken Arrow and see everybody at some point. But
Yeah.
maybe try and go see Grandma, because they're in
Yeah, we do need
Oklahoma
to see
City.
Grandma.
Wasn't she in Stillwater? I don't know if she's still in
I
Stillwater.
can't remember.
Norman, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just responding to some people on Insta.
My foot's falling asleep.
I'm back. Just had some stuff to... This summer we'll be heading west in July. Give me a shout if you're there. Doug just had his knee replaced. Okay, we'll let you know. We're probably going to be heading out of Oklahoma by mid-April, though, because we have a gig we're going to be working in Colorado. So we'll probably be gone by then. Well, we don't know which gig we're going to take, but we're leaning towards the Colorado one. Let me see if I can type on here. Oh, it says rotate device. Okay. That's weird. No, I know a decent amount of Spanish, but no second languages. What about you? I might be able to get in the chat and type right here. See if I can figure it out. Oh, okay, I can. Okay, I'm on my phone now and I can type. If you guys aren't already following us on Instagram, go check out our Instagram. French, English, Spanish, lost my Dutch, and now picking up Turkish. That's awesome. Yeah, I've only been to Colorado once. It was when I was working a gig, but now we'll actually get to go and enjoy the area a little bit. We'll still be working, but it'll be nice. So you guys get a head start before going abroad. Oh yeah, definitely. It'll be a while before we go abroad though, because we're just trying to check out the states for a while first. Check everything out here. I don't know. I'm not actually sure because, like I said, we're gonna be working. I don't know if there's any concerts. We're gonna be working probably like 6 days a week. We'll only have a day off, so I don't know if we'd really have time to do that. Because on our days off, we're probably gonna have to go grocery shopping and just clean a little bit and all that. But
Yeah, and there in Colorado, we're like 45 minutes to an hour from small towns.
right, we're in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah, it's
so
out in the middle of boonies.
I can read our chat too.
Let's see. Stongle there. Never heard of Stongle.
I just saw a post of gas over $6 in California now. It's crazy. When I pull RV, I get about 8 miles per gallon. Yeah, Dan, our friend was actually saying that in Cali there's a certain area where it was like $6 and 50 something or 70 something cents. I can't remember, but it's crazy. And we only average about 7 to 8 miles a gallon too, so.
No, Crystal, you gotta get more coffee. Yeah, now's a painful time to be in the RV life with gas the way it is, but let's travel less, stay more.
So the RV is gas, but we also have a diesel heater. It doesn't take a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a V10 gas engine, so I mean it's got good power, it drives great, but it's thirsty and for a 31-foot RV, it's heavy. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Oh, I need to clean my nails.
But hopefully the gas prices, they get a rein on them pretty quick
so.
and at least get it to stop going up.
Please stop.
Yeah.
Uncle, we call Uncle.
Oh, like talking about doing a propane conversion on. Uh, I've heard of that. I think the propane conversions are actually more doable on a gas engine, but that's expensive, and propane's really not a very efficient fuel, especially for heavy loads. So it would probably just end up being more expensive than gas in the long run. But
Yeah, because we do have, we use propane as well in our RV for the heater, for our other heater, and for our fridge. But yeah, pricey. We've been trying to get Felix big RV running the last few days. Won't start. We're scratching our heads. Oh no.
yeah, he's got a big old Class A.
Oh wow.
Yep. Class A's are a whole other beast.
Do wood for the barbecues, Crystal. That'll smell so good. I mean, I see what you're saying, but yeah, like propane's just as expensive, if not more.
Yeah. Eventually, it'll just make EV RVs. I guess Winnebago's teasing a all electric like um, van,
Yeah, it's
like
like a
a Class
B.
B,
Yeah.
but I'm sure that's still probably several years out, even.
Mhm.
You know.
Hello, Alex. Thanks for joining us.
Be curious to see what. I mean, I don't think it would be too feasible to have something as big as our RV and electric.
Right.
But I mean, they are building electric semis and
Mhm.
buses, so maybe it could be. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
electric doesn't mind weight as much. It just takes more energy. But that would be sometime down the road for sure. Now, hydrogen is I don't know. So basically, I think hydrogen is just a way for oil companies to try and stay in the game.
Mhm.
Because while technically you can get hydrogen from like seawater, it takes a lot of electricity to separate the hydrogen from the oxygen. So you're basically back to why not just do electric? Um, they have like different grades of hydrogen, and most hydrogen that you see is actually like a low grade hydrogen, which is means it's rendered from fossil fuels. So, and like the power that you can get from hydrogen, and plus you're dealing with a highly combustible, flammable gas, which is just, and to me, in a vehicle situation, is just like, yeah, I wouldn't go there, you know. But that's my. I'm not like super studied on it, but pretty sure the whole hydrogen push is just another way of like oil companies to try and stay relevant. So,
Luke, they have a contract to build a Cord using Tesla S drivetrain at factory. It's already in progress. Really?
I remember that being whispered about back when I was still there. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
In fact, where I was working in Florida, they were getting ready to start a old Jaguar build with potentially doing a Tesla drivetrain. My only biggest concern with that is like Tesla is very notorious for like basically if you just brick the whole system. So working around all that, like, I mean, that'd be awesome.
That would
That
be
would be
really
really
cool.
cool, you
Yeah.
know. But definitely look into finding someone that's familiar with doing the electrical aspects of that. But I've seen people do like this one guy built like a gasser style Honda Accord using a Tesla engine and I think like Nissan Leaf batteries and stuff, and the thing was sick. You know, like it was cool. Oh yeah, definitely would be faster than any other cord for sure. 98% of our electric is from hydro. Yeah, green hydrogen, but the tech isn't really up there. Yeah, green hydrogen. Like I said, the trick is the amount of energy you have to put in to break that bond. And to harvest hydrogen out of the water. So if you're going to put all that energy in to get hydrogen, why not just put that energy into a battery? But even batteries have their catches with the need of rare metals, and that gets into a whole other global economic situation. So everything has its downside.
And it's upside.
Yeah, and its upside. I honestly have not even driven. Well, I think the last time I drove anything remotely electric was a Prius, and that was 10 years ago when
Mm-hmm.
Priuses were just kind of first coming around. And I remember I did not like it. But that was a Prius back in early days. I would very much be interested in seeing what some of this new stuff's all about.
It
You
would be
know?
cool just to drive one
Yeah.
and check it out.
But
Be really cool.
I think electric
Right, Crystal?
is actually. I mean, honestly, if I could afford one and had the need for one, I would probably buy me a small electric vehicle like a Leaf or a Chevy Bolt or I mean, something like that. Because even in Florida, I mean, shoot, even here in Oklahoma, we
Mm-hmm.
like my max commute for the day was maybe 15 miles, so 30 miles a day. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't need 300 miles of range for 90% of my traveling.
Right, right.
So having a car that's 150, 200 miles, that's more than enough for 99% of my needs.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if I would have to drive one and see, but the canoe really interests me. I don't know how realistic it really is, but if you haven't seen the canoe, you should look it up online. It's really cool. I think I'm just attracted to all the gadgets, though.
Yeah, the canoes are pretty neat, but this is my only reservation about those is what it's actually like to sit in because the front end
Right.
design on them is really weird.
Right.
So like I could just imagine like big blind spots and
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, electric for road trips is still that's up and coming with like DC fast charging is going to be big on that and building the interfaces and the network for all that stuff. But that's going to happen, I think, a lot quicker than any of us are going to realize because with GM and Ford getting into the game and
Mm-hmm.
investing so much money, like they finally realized, hey, wait, we can make money at this too. So it was GM that killed the electric rail car back in the day. Like
Right.
they killed the trolleys, and now they're realizing, wait, oh, we can actually make money at this. So they're going to come back around. They're going to come in big with huge investments, and with any luck, in the next 10 years, it will almost be there won't be any good reason to buy a gas engine vehicle unless it's for like
It's
heavy
easy.
duty use. Like
Right,
there'll
right.
still be uses for that.
Really?
Tesla from Seattle. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure with not very many charge stations from here to there and stuff, and then yeah, if you're having to stop and do slow charging and yeah, 3 or 4 hours to get 50, 60% battery, yeah, it would just be a nightmare.
But that's the thing. I don't think electric cars are really ready for that kind of road trip stuff yet. It is more of something
Yeah,
just around town right now.
yeah, the infrastructure
Maybe a few
mainly.
more years for that.
Oh yeah, I agree with you, do Moe. Yeah, remote communities, Alaska, yeah, northern Canada, yeah, because like even then, electric batteries really don't like the cold and extreme heat. Like so, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with really slow charging in cold environments and stuff. So yeah, I mean, gas is always gonna be a thing. I always tell people, and again, I come from an automotive background. I've restored classic cars my whole life, but I look forward to the day when gas engine vehicles become like what horses are for most people. Like
Mm-hmm.
you don't keep a horse because you have to ride it to work every day. You know, you keep a horse out of passion and like a love for the horse and the
Mhm.
animal and like yeah, you ride them, you go out and do trails with them or do sports and stuff with your horse, but it's much more of a like a hobby, you know.
Right.
So having a gas engine car, I see is will eventually get that way. Like you have a gas engine car out of a passion and a love for them, not out of a necessity,
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
know. So then, if you have this old classic car and even getting into the 90s and 2000s in these cars, that like people have because they're passionate about. So paying a ridiculous amount of money for the gas isn't such a big deal because you're not driving it every day.
Right.
You're taking it out on weekend trips and to club meets and for special events, and shows and like it's gonna be more like a I don't know, like a just something special.
Right. Right.
And then all of us gas gearheads and stuff are still gonna have our toys. Like America's not gonna make it where you can't drive a gas car. I mean, they'll eventually get towards they're gonna make it really expensive, but they'll say, yeah, you can drive it as long as you can afford the gas.
Right. Right. Thank you, Lester.
But I don't want to drive a gas car every day for the rest of my life. I'm at the point now where if I have to go back into a 9 to 5, 40-hour a week job, I'd love to be able to hop in an electric car, zip to work, shoot, even push a button in it, just take me to work,
I'd love to be able to read a book on the way to
Yeah,
work. That'd be so rad. Or just look out the window, just look at things, wave at people. Oh,
What
take a
can
nap. I don't know.
the biggest thing that convinced me that electric is the way to go, and it's like a super simple, basic thing, but like when I bought an electric lawnmower,
Yes,
I
it
bought,
was awesome.
I finally bought an electric push mower, and oh, it made it so much better.
It really
Like
did.
not dealing with the fumes and the noise and having to buy gas and mix oil and
It was
like
awesome.
all this stuff. Like it was just charge it up and go. And once I figured out, okay, a full charge will do the whole yard. I just can't let it get too overgrown. Like it was great, man. Like I could hear my music with my headphones in.
And
Like
I even liked mowing my
yeah,
lawn
and
too.
she liked it, and it just made it more pleasant.
It was really nice. So that was your switch, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was always pro electric.
Yeah, but
Yeah, 5 days of trip to the coast. Yeah.
we're just reading the chat.
Yeah, just catching up on the chat. Yeah, I've heard. Is that dude? Is that Canada's trying to do like a ban on in, internal combustion engines in 2035? Yeah, you keep in mind that's probably the ban on new sales, but that might not necessarily mean they're banning all gas engines, period. You know. Um, 73 Honda 750 K3. I'm guessing that's probably a motorcycle. Yeah.
Hey, Della.
Raining in Tulsa.
That probably means, I don't know. I thought it was going to rain
Well,
here earlier. I heard, oh, it's
spitting a
sprinkling.
little bit.
They're really sprinkling here.
What's VUM today?
I don't know.
V8 4.9 liter Cadillac DeVille. Oh yeah, the gas on that was probably getting about the same as my RV. 8 miles an hour.
Right?
Yeah.
Golly.
I had the only American car I've ever owned, well, until we bought this, it's a Ford, but it was I think a 79 Pontiac Trans Am with the Olds 427, and it was like primer black, and it had Southern Comfort, like the whiskey or something, the sticker on the rear spoiler, and the seats were like black and white, like stripes, like homemade bed sheet, like upholstery.
That's awesome.
And that thing got like 6 miles to the gallon. It was terrible. It was so bad. And I was like maybe, I think 18, 19 years old. And to drive it from like Ulaga to Tulsa, like a 30-minute drive, like to kill me, it was terrible.
Freedom units.
And so I sold it to a guy, and like a week later, it snowed really hard, and I had it parked under a wooden carport, and the whole carport collapsed and just pancaked the Trans Am, just flattened it. So I don't think the world was missing out on nothing.
Okay, so 17 liters, so that's 4.4 gallons. Because he was saying 17 liters to 100 in town.
Uh,
4 gallons for 100.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works.
I love that you said freedom units, so that cracks me up.
Yeah. 427 vet during the gas scare.
Golly.
Yep. Shoot, I mean, everything back then was V8s, I mean, I'd make life really hard real quick. What blows my mind is, like, my first car was a 1983 Honda CRX with, like, a 1.5 liter four-cylinder. It was carbureted, and that thing would get close to 40 miles a gallon for a 1980s car.
Wow.
And you still can't buy a car nowadays that'll get 40 unless it's a hybrid or something.
Right.
But like, engine efficiency has gotten so good, but all the safety and additional features I have to put in cars now makes them so heavy.
Right.
You're not getting anywhere. I would love to put a new Honda, like a new 1.4 liter Honda motor in an old Honda Civic, and see what kind of gas mileage that'd be. You'd probably get 50 plus miles to the gallon, It'd still be a death trap, but it'd be an efficient death trap.
Very efficient. Funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got into the 90s, yeah, you still had your big motors, but they were neutered, so it was just driving a slug all day, I can't think of a single 90s era like V8 outside of some of your obvious performance cars. Well, I mean, even the Corvette back then, their tuned port injection V8 was terrible. Like. Yeah, there's some theories about, catalytic converters restricting flow and making your economy worse. But I don't think, nowadays with high flow cats and stuff, I think, it's kind of more, probably early on. I'm definitely for sure back in the 70s and 80s when they first introduced catalytic converters and stuff. I'm sure it did have a really negative effect on fuel efficiency. because you restrict flow, and then you're less power and all that jazz. But I think nowadays you're probably actually hurting yourself if you did a cat delete on a modern car. You'd probably get worse gas mileage. Yeah, I can't believe the amount of power that they can get out of motorcycle engines now. But I don't, I think that goes back to a motorcycle. They don't have to really do so much emissions wise. So you can get those Yamahas and CBR 600s, those motors. Like, I would love to build a car using like a little four-cylinder motorcycle engine to get 17,000 RPM and just scream around town all day, like.
It'd be pretty fun.
It'd be so fun. It'd be annoying for everyone around me, but I'd be smiling from ear to ear.
Like, remind me of that South Park episode where everybody's riding motorcycles and they're like,
the Harley guys.
what does it sound? They can't
Just
remember.
just going around. Brum, 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 brum.
Thanks, Crystal.
There's so many things I would love to build. One day maybe I will, but I think a lot of it now, like, someone's just gonna have to pay me really good to build it.
Yeah, because you've already made a lot of money
Just-
on cars,
yeah.
and it's like, if you're gonna work on a car, which you're trying to get out of, you gotta feel like it's worth your time.
Dude, Moy, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, doing a sleeper with a smart car, like, there's actually a guy that worked in a shop close to where I used to work that he was actually building those, and they were crazy. Like, just smart cars already nothing, and then to put those motors in them, I mean, it was insane. But he would do a lot of his own design, 3D design, like, the transaxle boxes and all the stuff to make the stuff together. It was really cool, but there's nothing about a smart car's form factor that I find even remotely interesting. That's the only holdup for me. Like, they're just like, just nothing about them I find interesting. I'd rather do like a little Fiat 500 versus a smart car.
That was my last car, was a Fiat.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I feel like Dudumoy and Luke just became best friends in this chat. Oh, are we frozen? Oh, no, we're not. Okay. This is frozen, but there. Okay.
I'll be right back. Yeah, it's
Okay.
just for a minute.
I'm here. I'm just doing my nails. I haven't done my nails in a while, so today is a chill day. I'm like, I'm gonna clean, cut, file, and possibly paint. We'll see. Dude, I'm always like, shit, if you want an old Fiat or 1960s Beetle, I can look at getting you one shipped from here. Yeah, but here's the thing.
Everywhere.
Huh?
Is that the guy that's in?
He's in Canada, but he's in Istanbul right now.
Yeah, I'm sure they're everywhere in Istanbul.
He said he's sure they're everywhere there, but, like, we're traveling with the RV, and we actually have a 1982 Volkswagen Rabbit over there that we've built up. That's going to be our next week's video, by the way, if you want to check that out next Wednesday. But we're not even pulling that around with our RV because this thing is 31 feet long. So it's like, it's already long. And we don't want to add more length to it, but we appreciate it. Maybe in the future. We're actually leaving our Volkswagen here in Oklahoma with my sister. So we don't want to. That's why we're thinking about getting the Honda Navi. So that, if we are in an area where we need to go get groceries or something, we can throw on a backpack. And we can just take the Navi up to the store. Although, yeah, an old Fiat would be awesome, but just, like, not right now. yet. What's an OO hot dog, Crystal? Yeah, we do need to drink some water. Here's your daily friendly reminder to drink more water because we haven't drank enough and you probably haven't either. Am I right? He's like, I keep forgetting about the RV situation. To be honest, discovered the two of you from Reddit when you hit the front page with your cashier experience video. Oh, that's right. That's right. Man, that was so long ago. Yeah, so we're in the RV now. And we're traveling. That's so crazy. I forgot how we met, but yeah, you're right. In my head, y'all are still in Florida. Yeah, so we're in Oklahoma in an RV, living our best life. Trying to. Crystal said, just a hot dog. I heard it from Mad TV. Oh, okay. So we actually need to set the phone over here and plug it in because we have 5% left on your phone, which is crazy. We're going to move you guys for a second. Give us a minute. I'm going to plug you guys into the long one here. Whoa. This is going to be like our longest stream ever. Why not?
Okay. Hey, drink that water.
Drink it. Drink it. Okay, let me plug you guys in over here. Now you're all set up. Look at you guys. I'll set you guys up here. Un momento, por favor. Is that good?
Maybe.
There we go.
It's a little dark.
It is a little dark. Oh, there we are. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. That's better. I think. Is that okay, guys? There's your chat.
Yeah, the Dollar Tree thing, that was kind of a surprise. That like blew up all over Reddit. And that was like kind of right when the whole like anti-work like movement was really kind of getting started too. So that was fun.
What was so crazy about that though is like it was totally accidental. I just came home one day from work, shitty day, and got online and was like ranting. People just resonated with it, so that was cool.
Yeah. It's the thing about YouTube and stuff and the internet in general, you never know what's actually gonna get traffic. Like that video was just a normal blog that just kind of went off.
I think it has like 200,000 views now.
Yeah.
I still get questions on that video. I'm like, I don't work there anymore, guys. I only worked there for 2 days.
He said it's kind of crazy seeing how much exposure you've gotten from it. Ever did the math on the conversion rate from that number episode?
From what?
On that conversion rate from that. You know, if like we got a bunch of followers from that.
Oh, God, yeah. It was insane. I mean, at the time, I had like only 250 followers on YouTube. And after that video came up, it put us at about like 980. And then people kept watching it, and it went up to like 1,000, and that put us over our watch time that we needed, and that actually helped be able to monetize our channel. So it was really cool the way it worked out. We haven't actually got a check for YouTube yet because you have to have like a ton of viewers and stuff, but that's not ever why we made a YouTube channel anyway. We just made it because it was fun. but we actually are about to get our first YouTube check. So you have to make $100 each. Like you have to make $100 to get your first check. And we've been making money on it for like 6 months, but we're only right now at our first check. So we're about to get our first $100 check, which is pretty cool.
He said, I do recall that it hurts us at work when we have low interaction rate despite high subs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure the YouTube metrics work in very much the same way, and that was just kind of very much a one-off kind of scenario.
Yeah, totally. Totally crazy.
But, I mean, it's cool that it worked out that way, that it got you over the 1,000 sub limit and stuff like that. But, it just was never part of the plan anyways, and just keep doing us and see what happens.
It's kind of funny because I had some people like, oh, you should keep making videos like that. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Go work at places that suck and tell you all about it? And then other people thought I was like some secret work lady or something where I would go in purposely and get these jobs so I could post them online. And I'm like, you guys, look at my channel. Like, I clean my house. I don't know. It was just so funny. It was so funny all the different things people thought.
Yeah.
It was fun. But yeah, so now as far as work goes, um, I'm doing like housekeeping and cleaning and organizing, and Luke is doing handyman work and just different car repairs and things like that on the road. But soon we'll be doing more work on co-works where we work as like camp hosts and housekeeping, ATV stuff, all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Dude said, well, I'm glad it happened because it brings me a lot of joy seeing a small channel grow.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
It's very reminiscent of early Evan and cat videos.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's fun. But like, a big part, like, I watch quite a few YouTube videos. I mean, I'm not a big YouTube consumer, to be honest. Like, there's one channel I really like, and I can't even think of the name of it, but
oh yeah, he makes great videos.
it's this guy that he bought a homestead in the Italian Alps, and they're just super chill as he's kind of slowly working on the property. And I like the slower speed, just more chill, relaxed stuff, and especially if it's hands-on, watching people build and create things. I really don't care for the loud YouTube style where, of course, it's good for metrics to be super energetic and animated and always, pulling people's attention in. Like, first thing that comes to mind is like Donut Media, which I really love their early stuff. They're car-centric YouTube and Facebook channels, and I really enjoy their stuff. But then they really started hammering into the whole gimmicks of, and it just kind of, I haven't even watched any of their stuff in 6 months or more, just because I'm not there for that, but I can see how it's good for their channel and they keep the viewers interested. I can't hate on anyone for that. But.
Yeah, I'm more of like louder, obviously, a little bit more energetic, and Luke is more like laid back and chill. So that's kind of our dynamic with one another, and yeah, that's just how it is.
Yeah, I love like primitive technology stuff. Anything that's just kind of going back to the simpler stuff, Like, I watched a guy's YouTube channel for like a whole day once that he was like just doing like wood framing his barn, but doing it all traditional style.
That's
and it was all by himself. Like, it was just like amazing, And it's stuff like that I love watching because it's just like, to see people nowadays still doing like traditional things, and it just blows my mind, and it really makes me like realize that humanity is actually a lot more talented than we tend to give people credit for. And like the whole thought that only aliens could have built the pyramids. It's like, have you seen what humans are capable of? Like, I'm pretty sure humans built the pyramids. You know? I think a big part of that whole, like you're saying, dude, the slow to like the high energy stuff. I know YouTube changed the way they do their metrics and their payouts and all that stuff. That easily fed into that, you know. But I mean, it's out there though. Like I think you could easily make a successful channel if you put the work into it. And we have so much to learn still about editing.
Oh yeah, definitely. You learn new stuff all the time.
Yeah, like you guys are on this journey with us because we are not like trained editors. We are not trained camera people. You know, we're just doing this because we enjoy it. You know, and
yeah, it's fun.
And it makes us really appreciative whenever other people enjoy our stuff.
Right.
It's
it
like,
really
okay,
does.
that's encouraging, you know,
right.
and it helps. You know?
And you know, we might not be able to get out and like hang out with people every day, but this is a really good place for us to be social and meet people.
Yeah.
So it works for us.
It's fun. Yeah, you'll likely never see me doing something outrageous for YouTube likes, you know?
You know what? Not for YouTube likes, but because his wife is crazy and she's like, hey, let's do this! And then I might just like bug him enough until he actually does it.
But, you know, I'm an old man too. Like, I'll listen to podcasts.
We do like podcasts, but he's not old. He's only 35.
I love NPR. Just give me a bunch of NPR.
Love NPR. Yes, love NPR. So how long are you going to be in Istanbul for?
Yeah. I don't know if it's just this or what, but he said flying back on the 18th. So he's heading back soon.
Okay, so you got a little bit more time up there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing anything while you're there? Are you just like spending time with family mostly, or visiting some sites?
Flew in on the 18th of last month, so stayed a full month, sightseeing, family, friends, traveling around.
That sounds awesome. That sounds cool. Well, I'm glad you guys are hanging out with us today because otherwise we wouldn't have anything to do. I mean, we have stuff to do, but we're just being lazy today. Sometimes you just gotta have the lazy days. Yeah, that's better. Kind of wish we could go to Bold Run or Izmir this time around. It seems like you guys get to do a lot of traveling. That's cool.
See, now I got the munchies again.
He's got the munchies. I'm kind of okay. Do you want pics from the archaeological museum? Yes, send us pictures on Instagram. We would love pictures. Send them to us. I was stuck texting a friend, but traveling and sightseeing sounds fun. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Oh, he's digging into the Girl Scout cookies. Watch out.
Are these international or is this just an American thing?
Girl Scouts.
Cookies?
Thin Mint Girl Scouts.
So Thin Mints are okay, but I usually prefer the lemon smiles, but I think they quit doing lemon smiles. I remember hearing that a while back.
Oh my god, I'm getting a lot of texts, sorry. All came at once. Thank you so much, Teller, thank you for the text. You said you think they are just American?
I don't know. I mean, the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts is
Of America, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if they get Thin Mints in Canada. Start a black market running Thin Mints across the
Holy
border.
fuck, that's a great idea.
Yeah, pictures. So they do exist in Canada.
Sold some to the bikes. Huh. Crystal, I thought you were keeping a close eye on it. How did this happen? Okay, I just got a bunch of texts that came through because, like I said, y'all, my phone is not always the best. Sometimes I won't get texts. Sometimes I'll get a ton of texts. I gotta check my texts. Right, yeah, it was my keto. Tomorrow it's Monday. I can't make my decisions. It's Friday night. Food after that. Switch connectivity. Oh my gosh. I just got all of those texts.
They might have been trying to message my phone this whole time.
Oops-a-daisy. Okay, they brought the whole van's worth in one go. Cash, of course.
Nice.
Dude, that's so freaking smart. You can see it there too.
Yeah,
Let me come over there and tickle you. Let me fucking tickle you. Okay. Hey, Nitro. What are you doing, little baby bug? Oh, so you gotta blame him, huh? It's his fault.
Yeah. Were they trying to go over there on Sunday?
Well, Mom was thinking about going over there today because she said she can't leave Monday through Thursday with the baby, but I just now got all the messages, so, but she said I can still take the car and go tomorrow or something.
We both run up there tomorrow.
Yeah. He said, by the way, downside of traveling the world, weed isn't always legal. Life is jealous of your munchies right now. Believe it or not, we actually don't smoke. A lot of people think we do, but we do not. I mean, we're cool with people who do, we just don't do it. But, yeah, he has the munchies always anyway.
Yeah, I just got lucky with a good metabolism and I can eat junk food and hardly even notice it. It just started raining a little bit. You guys might hear sprinkles. Something everyone's like when we say we might be going to Colorado. It's like, ooh, get me some good stuff. It's like, I wouldn't even know what's good. My body didn't start. Not that I mean, like physically, like my joints and stuff have gotten worse, but I've weighed 155, 160 since high school, and like I think at one point I hit like 165, but I just don't seem to put weight on. I mean, that could very well change with the whole change in lifestyle that we've gone through, but so far I haven't noticed it. 111, you're tiny, Crystal.
How much?
111.
That's how much he weighs?
Crystal.
Oh, Crystal. Yeah.
Yeah, I do, dude.
So, I weighed 109 forever. Like, when I would go give blood, I would always get sick because you're supposed to weigh 110, and they tell you that for a reason, because you will get sick, but you gotta give blood every once in a while. So, now I weigh 114, and I'm actually really happy about that because I feel like I can open doors and stuff a little better now.
I think another part of it too, though, is like she's vegetarian. I've never been a big like meat eater, so I'm almost vegetarian by default as well. And I don't know if that's a big part of it. It's not like I like consciously trying to eat healthy. It just happens. But,
Okay.
Lucky.
I don't. They may pay for blood. I don't. I think it's more they pay you for plasma now. I've never given plasma, but just like every couple of years, I'll go and give blood at like the blood drives. Hopefully, the next time I do it, it doesn't make me sick. Because every time I give blood, I'm laying there and I'm like, I get kind of dizzy when I give blood, and they'll start taking my blood. About 30 seconds later, I'll try to start sitting up, and I'll be like, ah. They're like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm dizzy. And they're trying to push me, hold me down. They're like, here, take some juice, take some cookies. And I'll start talking to everybody and holding their hands, and I'll get really dizzy. But yeah, that's why they tell you to weigh 110 to give blood.
I heard doing plasma is a little more intense.
Yeah. Can you guys hear the rain on the roof? It sounds so pretty. I love that sound. You're gonna be sick tonight for not eating real food, from just junking out.
Still got a couple hours to go.
Oh my god. Oh wow. You guys have to lie about tattoos if you give blood or plasma or what? What is that? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more.
If had recent tattoos, they might hold off and make sure you don't have HIV.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, we're in Cushing, Oklahoma, Crystal. Oh, okay.
Yeah, girl.
No, that makes sense. Nature. Are you serious? That's still a thing in Canada? You can't give blood if you're gay? Please tell me that's not real.
I mean, every place has its dark, dirty secrets.
That's crazy. I hope they do remove that. That's messed up. But I mean, we have a lot of messed up stuff here too. But wow, that's craziness. You think they just check everybody and see if they have anything before they do it?
Yeah, I don't know if they know, but HIV and AIDS is not just a gay thing anymore.
Right.
You know, it never was, really. But
Yeah, it's not. Nah. I don't know about that now. I think anybody could equally get it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Ugh. So it's crazy because I see that there's more people in the chat than are actually chatting. So who else here? Who's lurking in the background?
This says 5
And
on
then it says
there.
10 on here.
Bots.
Oh, you guys. Okay, question. Let's play like a question game. So, we'll answer two, but you guys answer also. If you could do anything in the world, anything, but money was not a factor, what would you do? Just like an activity or whatever it is. Anything, what would you do? And it only lasts for like a day, okay? So you have like a day's time limit. But money's not a factor, what would you do? And it's got to be something for yourself. For all you selfless, awesome people out there. It can't be like, oh, I would go and give this to this person. It has to be something just for you. What would you do?
Any chance of a cooking show soon? You guys want a cooking show? We could totally do a cooking
Luke
show.
would love to eat more. No, we actually, I was thinking we would just stream all day. I know it sounds kind of crazy. We've already been streaming for like, wow, almost 3 hours. But like, there's not a lot to do today in here. We're just chilling. So I think we will cook in a little bit, and we'll just show you guys. We'll just show you guys that. So, dude says he would get his helicopter license. Crystal, what would you do? Luke, if you could do anything in the world, cost wasn't a factor, you have a day, what would you do? I think I already know what it is, but maybe I don't. Think about it.
One day to do anything in the world I wanted to do.
Cost is not a factor, but it has to be something for you. Crystal says she would sing with a band. What band would you sing with? Yeah, that's what dude said. Which band? This is a hard one because I don't actually have an answer for this yet.
Well, I guess I would probably try and take a ride to space.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
wouldn't give it to Bezos. I'd probably have to, like, find another way.
Okay, so you'd maybe travel with like a NASA to space or
Yeah,
something.
go to
Okay, Luke would
space.
go to space.
Since that's actually something you can do now. Like,
Right.
I mean, Shatner went to space, so I think I could go to space.
Totally. I already drive in a fast car in 280 miles per hour. You do not go that fast, Crystal. You stop it. It's a lie. She's like 280 miles per hour. Are you trying to kill yourself? Or is that what you would do? I would. Okay, if money, the Black Keys. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so I think if I had a full day, cost was not a factor. I would travel to New Zealand. Luke, you're going with me because cost isn't a factor. We're traveling to New Zealand. How long does it take to get there?
Hopefully less than a day.
I hope it takes less than a day to get there. Travel to New Zealand, and then I really want to go cave climbing. That's something I've wanted to do forever. Like where they lower you down into the caves.
Spelunking.
And you can look into it. Because ever since I was a kid, I saw like a show. I was really small, and it was in New Zealand, and they were doing that. And I was like, I want to do that one day. So I think that's what I would do.
Is your dream car an ICBM? I don't know, I think, what's the top speed of a Bugatti Veyron? Like, I think it's, I don't know if it's 280 miles per hour. But
Crystal, what are you talking about? Where did you go, and what did you drive?
that's what she would do.
Oh, that's what you would do. Okay, I thought you were talking about being in a band. Cave climbing, cenotes in Mexico, being an option in the next 2 years. Definitely an option. I'd love to do it. Love to. Yeah. We've been to Mexico once, but it was when we were on our cruise ship, and we were only over there for a bit. Cozumel, we Cozumel, yeah.
It's like
Yucatan. Yeah, traveled there and we saw some cool stuff. Oh, I still haven't drank water. I'm such a hypocrite. I'm like, drink water, drink water. Look, I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, she got to pee on the side of a Mexican highway.
I did.
Pretty cool.
I was pretty excited about it. And Luke was like, I'm gonna bring a towel that morning. And I was like, why are we bringing a towel? And he's like, you never leave without a towel. And I'm like, okay. Later, when I needed to pee so bad, I had Louise pull over the bus with all the people in it so I could pee on the side of the highway because there were no bathrooms. I was so thankful my husband had brought a towel so he could cover my behind and everybody didn't see me squatting. Yeah, thank you again for that. Always bring a towel. Yeah, we went. What was the name of the cruise we went on? What was the ship?
It was Carnival. It was one of the, I don't know, American theme, whatever, like the Independence, or I don't remember the boat, but it was fun. I mean, it was like, I thought it was fairly good bang for the buck. Like, I mean,
I can't remember how much
it was like right before COVID too, so. But you got sick anyways. The last day on the boat, you were really sick.
Yeah, the day before I was really sick, but it was fun. It was a really fun time. Yeah. The shows were fun. Meeting people was fun. Yeah, we had a blast. We had a blast. You guys ask us some questions if you want. We'll just get to know each other.
Hidden gem to visit in the States. So we haven't done a whole lot of traveling yet, but I'm trying to think of a cool spot from just my whole life that was neat.
Okay, I wouldn't really say it's a hidden gem, but a place that we really love to visit is Arkansas. It's beautiful. You know, you wouldn't really think you'd be like, oh, Arkansas, but it's just so pretty there. The people are nice, and it's just a really neat area.
You have like northeast Arkansas into southern Missouri, like Eureka Springs. Um, that's actually it's really neat. It's very pretty, like hilly and lots of pretty cliff faces. If you're into like float tripping, where you just kind of float down a river, you can be in a like a raft, an inner tube, or a canoe, or a kayak. Those are really fun, you know, and it's big to do in this part of the country in the summer. You just take a cooler full of beer and go float down the river, you know, like you definitely wear sunblock because you'll get cooked.
Yeah.
That's really kind of a, I would say maybe like definitely a hidden gem in the, or hidden gem
Mm-hmm.
in the like the Midwest. I've never seen it on like a travel show or something.
No.
You know? And you know, you get the little smaller towns that most of the towns in that area are built around like natural springs.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, you know, freshwater sources were where you put a town, you know. So I think there's another town, Hot Springs, Arkansas, where they of course have hot springs that come up out of the ground, and there was a like a, what do they call them, like a health center that was built there
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, where they came up with all the crazy ideas of like, you know, electroshock therapy and all this stuff, like, you know, like back when health was a weird thing, but like,
But they had bathhouses there.
yeah, old
know.
bathhouses and the hot springs and stuff that they would, you know, like a lot of times it'd be people, you know, wealthy people that need to get away for a while. You know?
I mean, and if you think about it, it's kind of an interesting idea because today people go to spas, and you know, if you want to relax, you soak in a hot tub at your house. So it's interesting, but it was really really pretty. Um, so you actually did the carving. I want to hear more about this, Crystal. So do I wax or pluck my eyebrows? I'm finally waxing my own eyebrows now. So I pluck my eyebrows. I do it myself, and then I have this little tool that I use that like shaves the middle and shaves around the face and stuff to keep it soft. And I'll play with Luke sometimes too and do his. He has really great brows. On a donut float. They have some really cool and silly floats. Like they have this giant rubber duck that I've seen that I totally want to float on. Some of them are really expensive though.
At one point, I bought like it was a kiddie pool kind of thing, but it was like a little like inflatable pirate ship that had a little squirt gun on the mast. I took that to one of the springs out there once. Didn't float down the river in it, but it was like it's called Blue Hole. It's a spring fed, like just a big hole that's just like crystal clear blue water. It's really pretty. But that got really popular and it like got way overcrowded, so I haven't been there in years.
Yeah. It looks like it quit raining already.
Yeah, just a little bit of thunder.
Just needed a light rain, I guess. I'm gonna drink some more water. I gotta drink some more water.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kick back for a minute. Relax. Look, I'm gonna kick back. Thank you, Crystal. I can sit back here like this and go watch your phone. Just chillin'. It's almost 1 a.m. here. I might have to pull the plug soon. Tomorrow's a big day. Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot. You guys are on a different time zone. Well, thanks for hanging out with us and chatting, staying up so late. It was good to hear from you.
Yeah, it was fun chatting, man.
We'll connect on Instagram and stuff, and
Yeah, I look forward to seeing all the pictures. That'll be cool.
yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for that has hung out so far.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm,
This is what we're doing today. We'll be here all day doing this.
yeah, she will be. I might not be.
Doing this. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's already 3:51 p.m. here, so awesome. Buenas noches. For you, not for us. До свидания.
A little bit of thunder. I think it's thunder. Nitro.
That's what Nitro wants. She wants kitty cuddles. Maybe you could give her some kitty cuddles. She would like that. Let me just see here. I've been telling her we're gonna do that anyway.
See what it's like, Dan? Just hanging out with Mommy and Daddy.
Crystal said she's gonna go look for some lemons for her hot chips because she's super hungry. You and Crystal, man, y'all love to munch, don't you?
Nitro.
Nitro kitty, you're so pretty.
Ear scratches. So ear scratches. Yes, sir.
She's like, why did you stop? She's like, coffee crash? Oh, Nitro kitty. You little cute pie. You're just so sweet. You're just so sweet. Right?
Good girl.
She's a baby girl. Look at that little baby. Look at that little baby. There's Spybutt over there, chilling with Daddy.
She's moody with pets.
Sometimes she likes pets and sometimes she doesn't. But Nature always likes pets. She'll take pets whenever you give them out. And if you're petting somebody else, she'll come and take those pets. Big old chunky girl. Big old chunky girl. She likes ear scratches. just gonna leave it here. Let's see how long we can stream for. You know, I've heard of people streaming for 24 hours straight.
Yeah, they're usually stuff or something.
Maybe they're just sleeping, I guess.
It's so far behind. Just
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, it was such a fun one. There's still 3 people here with us. Huh? No, this is on ours. With me. Maybe it is. I don't know what to say. We could watch some TV in the bedroom. You said.
my hurts. It feels like my hands are like fried. Like
You said you put some more stuff in it, right?
yeah, but now my hands can feel like
Yeah. See, the thing about curls is it's so hard to trim curls. But if you took a shower and you kind of combed it right then, you could probably trim it a little bit, just the tops. Would you like that sometime soon? Okay. Oh, okay. You guys, we're gonna go watch TV and be lazy some more, but thanks for hanging out with us. See you later.
Bye, Crystal.
Bye.